Hey guys, good morning, welcome to the live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra-low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HEMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome everybody. Good morning, welcome everyone to Zoom. Welcome everybody that's in Zoom. Welcome everybody on YouTube. It's SST, Stocksnipertrading. My name is Ron, my partner is Dave. Guys, I'm filling in for Dave today. It was his birthday yesterday, so he's going to take the day off. He had a nice birthday, so Dave will be back tomorrow, and he'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'll fill in for us on Friday. So thanks guys for joining. The date is Monday, April 17th, start of the week. Let's have a great week, everybody. If you had a good week last week, let's carry that momentum. Let's get these pips this week. And thanks for joining, everybody. I appreciate everybody. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a top-down analysis. Normally, this is what I do when I'm trading. I do a top-down analysis. I'm going to do securities that we all trade. Okay, so hopefully one of the securities fits your style. What we're going to do is we're going to do 2 indices. We'll look at US 30. We'll look at NASDAQ. We'll move into oil, energy, and commodities. We'll look at gold because I know all of you guys love gold. So it's the hate-love relationship with gold. We'll look at gold top-down. We'll see how it was moving. We'll do US oil, and we'll also do a Forex chart. On Friday we did GJ, so today we'll do GU. We'll do GBP USD for the Forex traders. And so thanks for joining, everybody. Before we get started, let's just take a look at our news, any fundamental news, anything that's high impact that we need to be concerned about when our trading. So we've already gone through the Asian session, Sunday night open. We've already gone through London. So right now we're walking into going into Wall Street cash open 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So we don't have much at 8:30. Just some we have here some Canadian news, but we do have this USD red folder at 8:30. It is a Empire State Manufacturing Index. It is a red folder, so it will bring in a little bit of volatility. So we will keep an eye on this folder. And then going more into Wall Street at 9:30, we have some British news. We have USD housing. They are yellow folders, so it's low impact. And then throughout the day, if you're going to continue to trade, just keep an eye. There's some speakers that are speaking throughout the day, but typically for a Monday, it's a typical light Monday, and then we have more news as the week goes on. So for us, we're pretty good, okay? But it is a Monday, so treat Mondays as you would Fridays. Mondays and Fridays are normally light volume, more choppy price action, so they can get a lot of traders frustrated trading these days. So just try and trade with the best proper risk management you can for your account, and patience and discipline too. Okay, and if you do have a great day trading, you hit your daily goal, my recommendation is to walk out of the market and enjoy the rest of your day. So you don't overtrade. Okay, so thanks for joining. If we can hit the like, subscribe button. If you're new here, hit the notification bell, because we're going to do some pop-ups from time to time. So hit that notification bell so that you are notified. Okay, and let's get started. I hope everybody had a great weekend, resting, relaxing, and ready for the next week coming up. And let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a full chart on US 30. You can see right now it's very, very choppy. Okay, like this type of price action, this is very, very difficult to scalp. It's a lot of indecision, just going up, coming back down, a lot of wicks to the upside, a lot of wicks to the downside. So this is not ideal for the type of trading that we do here, scalping. So we need to start off with a top down. Okay, I don't want to be trading this type of volume, so hopefully come 8:30, 9:30, maybe things pick up and there's some better volume to trade. Okay, so let's take a look at the daily. Okay, and I'm gonna go Friday. We took some time doing our top down, but I'm gonna go. I always take a little time on my first chart, the US 30, and then we go a little bit faster. Okay, so Abdul, what type of strategy is this? Is top down analysis right now. What we're gonna do? We're gonna look at the higher time frames, daily, and then look at the hourly, then bring it down to the 5 minutes. We're going to kind of color code our charts. What I do is I color code the different time frames, and I watch the 5-minute volume, and then we get into scalping the market. So we start off with a top down on the higher time frames to get a bias of how the markets are moving overall, and then we scalp on the lower time frames. Okay, and if this is a new style, I suggest just maybe use a demo account till you get familiar with this. You're not going to learn it in your first day here. Okay, it takes time to learn this, but just take your time. And guys, if you're looking for a demo account, check out HankoTrade or AAAFx. They are really good brokers. They do have very competitive spreads and commission fees, and they do cater to almost everybody around the world. Okay, there's other brokers that U.S. and some in my province here in Canada we can't get as a broker. So HankoTrade and AAAFx, they cater to everybody. And also, if you're Muslim, they do have Islamic accounts too, if you're concerned about swaps and interest and things like that. Okay, so with that being said, let's get going. Let's look at how it is on the daily. This is the Dow Jones. Okay, so we've had lots of resistance up here. You can see every time we're coming up to this area, we're getting pushed down, coming back up, pushed down, coming back up again here. Start of the year, January, push back down. Then we came up multiple times again up here in mid-February, push back down. And then we came up again, lower high over here in the beginning of March, and push down. Then over here, all of this type of consolidation. This is when we started to hear in the news the U.S. banks, Silicon Valley, Signature Bank. Then it started to trickle over into Europe with Credit Suisse, and a little bit of trouble with Deutsche Bank in Germany. But we've kind of recovered from that. So that's why we had a lot of indecision down here. They got kind of bailed out, where U.S. put in back in $300 billion. So kind of bought out these banks, held their assets, and continued. We pushed up with bullish momentum. Then you started to see when we got up to this resistance over here, 33,500 on the Dow, we started to consolidate back in here like a nice bullish flag. And then last week we broke out of here. And this is how we closed last week. Okay, so this big green candle was Thursday. Friday we opened up with a new higher high, but then it got rejected, and then we came back and we closed right here. So this is now over the weekend. There was a little gap in the market, and now we have a bearish candle coming down. So we're going to see today, are we going to continue to come down and fill Friday's wick and come down bearish and maybe test down here? And if we break this kind of support level at 33,500, we might push down to 33,200 or 300 level. And this is where we have strong weekly support. You can see we never broke below here. We came 1, 2, 3, 4 times down here, but never broke. If we come down with more supply and we break this area, then we have a high probability we're going to go down to 33,000, maybe trade around back into this area. But if we hold maybe a pullback. Maybe we can break out for a new higher high. And guys, this week we also have earnings with a lot of the FANG stocks, so the Facebook, Amazons, Apples, Netflix, and things like that, the top tech stocks. So if you're trading not necessarily US 30, but if you're trading NASDAQ, it may affect it and impacted by a lot of the earnings. Okay, so make sure you know your asset you're trading and what could happen this week, also news and everything like that. Okay, so let's get started with our identifying where a high of the day is. So what I always do is I look for the high of the day, either a high wick. Sometimes there is no wick at the top. So right here is roughly our high of the day, 33,950. So we're close to 34,000, that big psychological area. Here's our low of the day right here, 33,870. So that's our range, trading all day today in the Asian session, London market. This is our volume right here. Okay, so this is where we closed on Friday. They gapped it up and then they pushed it down. So if we ever come back up today and we test that high of the day, maybe we might have a breakout to about 33,980, 990, maybe 34,000, like in here. So I kind of want to get maybe a critical area around 34,000. Maybe we break out to that nice whole number, 34,000, and we get up to here. So I'm going to change the color now to yellow to identify other critical daily areas, not just the high and low. The high and low I represent with purple, and now I'm going to look for higher moves. So if we can break out of 34,000, we might come and test Friday's high of 34,080, around there, 34,075. We're not always going to get it exactly, but we want to get the range. So if we break back to Friday's high, I have nothing above here until I got to look now to the left of the chart, mid-February. This was the last time we broke above this area. So if we do continue with bullish momentum, maybe today or this week, maybe we come up to this area where we have a body, we got a wick here rejected, a wick here, a wick here, a wick. This area seems where there's a lot of rejections at this area, 34,130, 140 area, and then I can kind of see another critical area above us right here where we have bodies, wicks, and wicks. And then up here, this is where we have a lot of rejections. So like right here, the market got rejected. Here it got rejected. There's a big impulse breakout above this and got rejected. So what I like to do is I bring this across as a zone now, and then I just change the color to red to identify that this is a big daily resistance area where it came up here and rejected. It came up here again, got rejected. It came up very, very strong. It impulsively broke out of here and then it got rejected and closed below, and then we pushed down. So this is what I consider to be maybe a daily supply zone. If we ever do come back up to 34,400 area, then maybe we're going to get rejected again, but we're nowhere near close to there. So what we got to work now is we have a bearish daily candle coming down. So we're testing maybe our low of the day and we're holding. So if we come back up now on a retracement, maybe we're going to come up to right here, this critical body and a wick right beside us. So I'm going to place a yellow line right here because this might come back up to 33,910 area, come back up, and we'll see how it reacts at this yellow area. And if it goes back down and we break our low of the day, then we have a high probability we're going to come down to fill Friday's wick and continue to come down bearish. Maybe all I can see is this is the next previous wick right here, but that's a big zone. Okay, so if we want to get exact numbers, you look to the left of the chart, and then you can start to see some price action, how it traded in between the low purple to the next yellow, and then maybe I'll place a yellow line right in here. And then I got a wick rejected here, a wick rejected here, here's a wick, here's a wick. And then I get a few multiple touches of wicks there, and it's a nice whole number, 33,800. So if we break today here, we have a high probability on the daily to come back down, test 33,800. If we cannot hold here support, we'll possibly come down to here, and then this is where we have lots of support in the market. Like breaking below this structure, you can see when we broke below here, it came back up. Broke below here, then that's where the retest pushed us down. If we bring this across, there's a wick right there getting rejected, and then there's a wick staying above. So like how I did with the red box above us, maybe I'll keep this zone as a green box to show us if we ever do come back down here, maybe the Dow will bounce off here and go back up because it's using this area as resistance over here, And now we got volume closing above, and then look at the retest candle on Friday. We came down and back up. What happens if we come down again and we go back up? Okay, so that's how it looks on the daily right now. Okay, so we're pushing up into this area. We're getting to a critical like liquidation area on the daily. We came up strong on Thursday of last week. Friday we pushed up for that new higher high, but then it got rejected and we closed right here, and today we got a bearish daily candle. So let's look on the 1 hour. Okay, this is now where we start to dissect the daily candle and start to break it down into 60-minute candles. And then you can see where most of the volume, how bigger the volume gets. Look at the size of the candles over here. Wednesday around 7, 8, 9 a.m. There's news and Wall Street. This is where the market gets really filled with volume. Over here, Thursday, again, 8, 9, 10 a.m. They start to fill up, and then we have a nice big bullish move. Then it starts to like consolidate in the Asian session, and then it picks up again in London, 3, 4 a.m. And when we came up to here, again, then it reversed in New York session. When it comes down here, then we recover, and then we're back up at the end of the day. And then this is how the market closed on Sunday. See the Asian session, how consolidated it is. That's why a lot of traders don't trade the Asian session on like Sundays. It's very light volume. You see how it's trading. Spreads are a little bit more than usual with some brokers, so it's not the greatest to trade. You can absolutely, but sometimes you want to trade with where there's more volume. Okay, so now we can see coming up here on the hourly, we're getting rejected at the high. We're getting rejected here, here, multiple times. So I'm going to draw like a red box here on the hourly to show us that this is hourly resistance in the market. We are not breaking this level. Every time we get up here, we're getting rejected. So they kind of pushed the market down. Here's London, 3 a.m. We tested it and closed below the daily, and then they retested the daily and pushed it down all the way down to where we made our low of the day at 5 a.m. And now we're slowly trying to come back up into here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and look to see if some hourly volume today can close above this area and maybe push up a little further to this daily, and then maybe up to where's our next hourly resistance, like right here where we have some bodies, and then these wicks are hourly rejections above us. So I change it to a white color for hourly. So remember my colors, guys, if you're new here. Purple represents the high and low of the daily. Yellow lines represent other critical daily resistance or support levels in the market, and then hourly are white lines. And then if I'm drawing like a trend line, we can see we are still trending bearish, but we're building a little bit off the bottom. Like over here, we had a nice recovery last week on Friday, and we came back up. This is our neckline. We pulled back down, but we're still holding bullish support, higher low, from all the way from down here. It could still pull back down into here, and it could still technically be a higher low. So we're building a little bit something, but it's a very choppy market right now. It's very it's not really moving. So what we'll do is we'll draw like maybe a support line, trend line structure down here to see that's holding our hourly trend line, white line. Okay, so if we can hold this, maybe we're going to continue to build. So let's look at the 5 minutes, because this is normally typically where we trade. Look at how choppy it's getting. Like this is really difficult to trade in here. Okay, so what we want to look for are more closes like above these critical lines or below here. So you can see how the 5 minutes are coming down, back up, coming down to the white line, back up, coming down to the white line, back up. So if we can kind of close above here, maybe we will push up a little bit. Okay, ideally what we're looking for is a nice quality setup, is to see if any volume will close above here and then fill up to the next daily. Maybe it could come all the way up to this red box and get rejected, and then we sell, and then you place your stop loss above here, like how it did over here, where it came up, got rejected, came up, got rejected, came up, got rejected, pushed down, came up here, got rejected, pushed down, came up again to the red box and pushed down, came up 2 times like a double top and got rejected. So but it's building more volume off the bottom, so if it comes with more momentum, it might break out of here. Okay, so we might have a breakout, but what we look for above here is a close above here, so that, because we have not closed above this area in a long time. Okay, so if we can close above here, then what we're looking to do is retest this zone and change the color to green, so that it can show that maybe it's a support area now, and then maybe we can possibly bounce off of here and then we get into a buy and we take it up here. Okay, but it could also be an impulse breakout where it's a green move coming up here, everyone buys before the candle closes, and then it gets rejected and comes back and closes below here and then pushes down, and then you're stuck in drawdown. Okay, so there is those trades that can do that. So sometimes if you're not sure, patience, discipline, wait for a candle to close. Yes, you might miss out on the move from here and there sometimes, but sometimes it saves you. Or what we recommend is try a test trade, something smaller if you're speculating. If it goes your way, then you can add another normal position, but if it goes against you, maybe you can close the position with a minimal loss. Okay, but if we're looking to scalp and we're not going to wait all the way up there, then what we can do is we can wait for volume to kind of close above this yellow daily line, and then maybe that buy can get us up to that red box, and then we judge what happens up there. So far we're coming up and we're getting rejected multiple times near this area here. Okay, so on the lower time frames, on the 5 minutes, we're starting to see that there is resistance right here getting rejected, resistance right here, and resistance right there. So we are still getting rejected in this area. Okay, also where's like a little bit of support being built? There's some support, higher low, being built right here right now on US 30. Okay, here it's holding, here it's holding, here it's holding, and then there's the low of the day break. Okay, so if we're looking to maybe take the short position, I'm going to look to see if we can kind of break and close below the daily low for a daily push down below here. But you also have to be aware of fake outs to the low. The market could be red, come down here, we all go into a sell on impulse, then it picks up bids waiting down here, and then all of a sudden it comes back, closes above here, uses this as support, and it shoots back up here. So there is those fake outs in the markets. Okay, if you guys have been trading, you guys should understand what a fake out is. And the market does these all day, every day, no matter what security you trade. So it's just up to you the way how you trade it. If you're not sure, wait it out. Okay, wait for volume to close below here, wait for a retest, get rejected. It might have to take multiple rejections, but if it takes multiple rejections and you sell, place your stop loss above structure, then maybe it will eventually push down, and then you can get some pips coming down. Okay, so that's the way how I'm going to leave it for now. I'll come back and I'll adjust these because we've got a lot of charts to do in here. So we'll leave NASDAQ, US 30 right over here. Okay. If you guys are watching, guys, and it does break out and close above, you guys are welcome to trade. Okay, I wait for more for like 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, but I got to go through the charts for everybody. Okay, so if you guys see something, go ahead. If you like it, just remember proper risk management. Kind of highlighted the key areas that you should be watching for, and then also watch your times too. A new 30-minute candle, a new 15 or new hourly candle, volatility, volume switches, so just be aware of that. Okay, so now we're getting this bullish candle trying to break out of here. It's going to close in 3.5 minutes. Let's see if it can close above here, retest, and then how it will go into 9 a.m. Okay, so I'm going to do now NASDAQ. I'm going to go a little bit faster. Okay, I normally take more time on the first chart. NASDAQ is moving a little bit different than US 30. You can see it's kind of moving a little bit nicer. It's not as choppy as US 30. This is a whole different asset class. This is a different security. So like I said, this is more involved in the tech. So we have tech earnings, so maybe it's moving because of that. Car culture, yes, I'm fasting. One more week till Eid. Guys, if everyone's fasting, this is the last stretch. This is last week. All the best with you and your families. And I hope you guys have a beautiful Eid. I believe Eid is on Friday. So all depending on how the moon is, but I'll still come in with you guys on Friday morning if it is still Eid. And then we'll go till 10 o'clock and then we'll take the day off. But yeah, if you guys are fasting, all the best to you guys. Okay, so let's see the daily on NASDAQ. Okay, so the last few weeks, end of March, we got this resistance area, pull back, back up, back down, come back up. So you can see it's ranging right now, bigger moves on the daily, but we do have this critical areas. But again, let's figure out where our high is today. and our low of the day is right here. Okay, so that's our range of NASDAQ. Okay, it's not huge. Like you can see, this is a big daily candle. The size of today's candle, the volume is not there yet, but it will come into the market. So upside momentum, if we break our high of the day, we can possibly come up to and test Friday's high. Okay, most logical area is our most recent data that we can see. Friday's high, let's place a yellow line up there. If it continues to push out bullish today, maybe we make it out to this high right here, 13,200. This was April 4th, the start of April. So that's like even our monthly high for April. And then there is also like this zone right here, depending on how much you're looking. Like if you're scalping the market, from a move from here to this candle, it's about from 145 to 160, it's about 25 pip move to this yellow line right here. Okay, and then if we move above here, I have nothing above my chart. Then you got to go to the left. Last time we were above here is over here. Back in now August 22 of 2022. So it's been a long time since NASDAQ has came back up to these levels. So let's just get a few key levels above us. That's good enough, okay? I don't need to continue to look all the way up here because the volume is down here right now. We have a long way to go. We got to come back to the high of the day, break this wick, break this yellow line, this yellow line. So you got a lot of resistance above us, okay? So now we don't want to do too much, okay? So now we got to come and look at the bear side. If we continue to come down bearish, we come back to our low of the day. If we break our low of the day, where could we come down to? So maybe we push down. And then there's always these gaps with these daily candles for most securities, okay? I know it gets frustrating. Should I place the line here? Should I place it there? Just try and look where you get some good critical touches, like right here. I've got a body, I've got a wick, and like another wick. You're not always going to be perfect, okay? Don't stress yourselves out with where to place the lines. Just try and get a general area where you can get a couple touches and things like that, okay? Remember, don't stress yourself out with this, and don't take forever to do this. Next logical area here, body. I've got a body, a wick, and a wick. But then there's a little bit of a gap in here. From this yellow to this yellow, you can keep it like that. But then if I want to kind of cut it in half, I can see that there's kind of a wick right here. Maybe I look more to the left of the chart. I'll get some more data. Yeah, right there. So then I start to see more wicks getting rejected right in the middle. And it's a nice logical area, 12,990, maybe 13,000, like right there. So I'll place another yellow line like right in here, just below 13,000. Okay, and then I can start to see when we get down here, big rejection on Friday. Come down here, rejection back up. Come down here, rejection back up. So then with those boxes, I start to draw like a green box right here. And then if it ever does come back down here, I'm looking for the market to hold up and go back up. Where's our resistance? Like right above here. If we're looking for daily resistance, kind of this body got rejected there, we got rejected there on Friday, so we bring this across, and then there's like our daily resistance level. Okay, and then now we're kind of flagging in between here. Okay, so let's go now one more critical area. Okay, so you see the purple high and low. We're just trading inside here, but we do have some critical levels in here too. Okay, so one more level I'm going to place is maybe like right here. I've got a body, I've got a wick, and this is where we're going to come up to and maybe play around this yellow line, 13,075. We'll see what happens here. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour now. Okay, so this is the hourly. So you can see we came up here to this daily supply area. Friday 9 a.m., 10 a.m. they pushed us right back down. Then end of day, we came back down to this demand area and it came back up. So we're kind of just trading in here. So we're going to see today, if we come back and we attempt to break out of this red area, it could come up again and get rejected and go back down. But if we close with volume above here and we can flip this box, and maybe we're going to start to hit these daily levels above us. And also if we come back down into here, maybe we hold here and then bounce back up. If we break below here, then we're going to come down, and you can chart these levels below down here. But right now, we don't need to worry about that because we are consolidating from here. Here's London, 4 a.m. We cannot break here, coming back down and up. So I can, right away, I can see some hourly resistance getting rejected here. Before we hit those big daily areas, we're getting rejected here. So it is a lower high from over here. And then I can see where we're getting some good support level right now, holding the market right here. at these daily levels. So I draw these boxes. I don't need to draw these red and green boxes. I could just keep the purple lines. I do this to help you guys out so you guys understand. And right now we're just consolidating. Red, green, red, inside here. It's kind of flag pattern. Maybe it might come down with bearish momentum and we break down here. So let's look how it looks on the 5 minutes. So this is the 5-minute candles. Just trading around, coming up to this hourly. Here's a breakout, like a breakout, false breakout. It broke out, closed above, but the next candle we assume it's red and came back down, closed below, and then pushed down. So if you got in prematurely and you didn't wait to see also the retest candle, you could get caught in a drawdown. It came back down here, held, came back up, rejected. Now we're making a higher low, so we're coming right back up. So for NASDAQ, maybe what we'll do is we'll look for a buy above here to close above so that we can fill that imbalance up to that red box. If it comes back up here and kind of gets rejected, then what we can do is we can sell this area. Instead of buying, what we can do is we can sell up there and then bring it right back down. I just do this just in case there's going to be a breakout to the upside that we could look for a buy, okay? But we can also sell these areas. If it comes up here like a double top and gets rejected, we sell, place our stop loss above here, and then we run it down a little bit, okay? And then also maybe for a momentum push to the downside and we close below here, then maybe we'll look for that sell to come down to this daily area. If it cannot hold this daily area, it might come down to the next daily area right over there, okay? And right now it's just trading inside this range. So we'll come back to this with more volume, okay? It's 8 o'clock now in about 30 seconds. Yeah, US 30 is breaking out, guys. So US 30 could be a buy, guys, okay? See, this is the first candle that closed above. And there is, we look for this candle to come down red. It didn't. As soon as it breaks, you could be in a buy. And then what I would do is flip this zone now as a green, because this is the first candle that closed with volume above here in a long time. So maybe if it ever does come back down to retest this, maybe now this is going to be a support area or act as demand going forward, okay? And maybe it might have enough momentum to come up to the next bigger supply area up here. And if you're trading that range, you can calculate your pips, like how big it is from here. So far it's up almost 20 pips. Up to there is about 25, maybe 30. And but if you didn't get in on this candle, you could have got in on this candle, and maybe you're up maybe 10 pips right now. Okay? So that's what I mean with these zones. Okay, and then if it comes back down and pushes below here, closes below, we can sell this area and come back down. Okay, that's scalping the markets. Okay, so I'll give you guys these charts in the Zoom and we'll continue to move. And now it's 8 o'clock, so it's a big hourly candle in the market as well. And then these are ignited bars continuing to push up with minimal wicks to the downside. So every time they open up, they're opening up strong and continuing to break for a new higher high. Okay, so let's move over now. I see some of you guys are asking for gold. We'll get to gold. This is a love-hate relationship with this security. Again, what I always say, if you're a beginner, maybe stay away from gold. Maybe a lot of your losses are coming from gold and you can't get away from it. So sometimes just delete it off your chart and stop looking at this. Okay, don't trade it just because your friends are trading it. Make sure you know how to trade gold. Okay, I thought I never said gold again. Yeah, like I don't need to trade it, but then you guys are all going to say, Ron, gold, 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 gold. And I get sick and tired of that. So I'll do the top-down analysis. If there's trades, I obviously take them, you know, like I don't want to trade it as much as I want to, but with you guys, I chart it. When I'm trading by myself, I never chart gold. You'll never see it on my chart. I'm always on US 30. But for you guys, I know some of you guys are in love with this and trade it. So I do this for you guys, okay? But if I trade it too. If I see a setup, I'll take it too. But I try not to, you know, but that's the love-hate relationship, what I'm telling you guys. Okay, so let's find our high of the day. 2015 is our high today. What is our low today? Around 1993, 1994 area. If you guys know me, 1993, you should know this area is a critical daily level. And that's why trading gold, if you memorize like all these levels, you'll know that when it comes down to 1993, you know it's coming to a daily area, because these two bodies right over here in March 23 and March 24. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, so last week we came down here. This is a support level, this area, 1990 area. We pulled back up. We came up to 2050. So you should know on the daily 2050 is that psychological supply area for gold currently in the market. 2080 is our all-time high. So we're almost there, but not right there right now. Okay, so we came up last week, Thursday, Friday, big sell-off in the market, big bearish candle coming down. We closed right here. Where did we close? Let's place a yellow line where we closed. Another critical side-by-side area, 2003. Okay, so today we opened up, and what happened? We came down bearish, came back up, made a high, and this is where the volume is right now. So if gold can come back up to 2015, test our high of the day, we might break out. And where could we break out to? Okay, level by level. These candles right here, 2020, 21. If we continue to break out bullish, maybe we have enough momentum to get up to 2030 right here, and then we test 2050. But and then if we break above, we'll worry about that right now, but we're not there yet. So we don't need to look above there. We just need to know that this is a critical supply area. What happens if it's just a retracement to about 50% of this big body candle on Friday and we continue to push down? Here's our neckline that we're going to try and break on the daily. So if we can break our low today, we might have momentum to push down to 1980. Okay, this is where a lot of support structure is on gold in the market right here. See right here, we came down, back up. We came down just a little break and then back up. We have not really broke below 1980. So this is where there's a lot of possible demand in the market waiting to buy gold down into this area. Okay, so I draw a green box. Okay, so we might come down and test this. If we test it, we might go back up. Okay. So that's how gold looks on the daily. It's still trending up. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher high, maybe a new higher low. But maybe it needs to come back down and test this neckline. So let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, let's see how it's trading on the 60 minutes. Okay, when it came up here, kind of like a double top, and then multiple breaks, retest, and then push down. Big sell-off. Okay, now we kind of recovered that bottom a little bit. But we're coming to approximately 50% of this big red candle on Friday at 10 a.m. when they dropped that news. This is where we're trading. And now on the hourlies, you can start to see we're coming up here, lots of rejections and pushing down. So currently in the market, like right now, we've got a trend pushing down like this. We also have an uptrend coming from the bottom. It came down, back up, came down, back up. Okay, so where is it holding now? It's holding about 50% of this big bullish candle on the hourly. When did this hourly candle print? It was Monday at 1 a.m. 1 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon. Okay, so what I do is I like to draw a white line showing that it's still holding that hourly support 50% above it. We broke down impulse but came back and closed above it. So we could be looking to break this trend line and continue to come up. Where could we come up to on the hourly? Maybe all of these wicks, like around here, 2012. Maybe we test this high today. Okay, so this is like the hourly channel right now, trying to break the trend line. Let's go look at it on the 5 minutes. Okay, so this is how it's trading on the 5 minutes. See all of this consolidation? This is like the Asian market. Then we started to break out. And then you start to see where London is. Here's London, tested up here multiple times and they pushed it down, came back, lower high, bearish flag, continue push down. So what we're going to look for gold, I don't want to trade all of this garbage, okay? So for me personally, I'd like to look if we can break this trend line and see on gold if anything can kind of close above this hourly level, and then maybe it has momentum to push up to the high of the day. Inside here, if you're trading, yeah, it might go up for a few pips and then come right back down. Okay, so you really got to be careful trading this. Inside here, this used to be a level of support, broke, closed below, pushed down, and you see how we're getting rejected. So now what I can do is, and if you're aware of how many pips you can get if you scalp it from here to there, it's about 20 to 25 pips. So I can kind of lower my buy down to here with confirmation. If we break the hourly trend line and close above here, I could look for a buy, because this area used to be demand, broke down. Now it's supply in the market or resistance, however you want to call it, whatever you want to Okay, so I'm looking for maybe a buy on gold if we can close above and work this area to come back up to this hourly white line. If it can break there, maybe you get that push to the daily high. But also we broke down below here. It came down but went right back up. But the seller still pushed it below here. Okay, so if we do come back and we close below this hourly level and we continue to go bearish on gold, maybe we'll drop down for that daily low 2003. Inside this area, this is the consolidation now. If you don't feel comfortable trading this area, that's what I mean. Like it's a neutral area. It's like a no trade zone. If you need to draw like this green box to show you we broke down there, nothing until some volume closed below there. If we're looking for a sell, maybe we look for a break of that wick. Okay, so that's why I draw these green boxes and then lower that down to there. Okay, so that's it for gold. Okay, we'll bring gold right over here. And let's look at oil. Oil was moving really nice on Friday. I saw some of you guys got some really nice pips on oil. Okay, so on the daily, guys, okay, so we're right back to here. This was last weekend, Friday, March 31st, the end of the month, we closed right here, and then there was a gap over the weekend where OPEC cut production, and we opened up all the way up here, so it kind of retraced down. So we still have this big gap in the market that has not been filled. Remember, it might take a long time to fill that gap, and we continue to push bullish on oil up here, $83.50, kind of retraced down on Thursday and Friday. I'm not seeing Monday's candle here. What's going on with TVC? Data issue. Okay, so there's no real-time quotes for US oil. I got to find another chart. Okay, guys, if you guys are using oil here on the TVC chart, you can see that there's no Monday candle. See this? If you guys ever get this, see this little red circle here? Click on it. There's a data issue with TVC. So what we got to do is maybe just find another US oil chart if that's the case. Okay. It happens from time to time. Maybe we'll look at crude oil spot on FXCM. Let's see this chart. Okay, so we're on FXCM, guys, new chart. Okay, and some charts don't show the gap on the weekend. Okay, so this one FXCM doesn't show that gap over the weekend. Other charts do show the gap in the market. Some just fill it with a candle. Okay, that's just the liquidity provider, how they come. Okay, so I'm on another chart, guys. I'm not using the TVC. I'm on the FX now. They have a data issue with TVC. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not TradingView and I'm not a broker, so I just got to go find another chart now. So again, let's find our high and lows. Okay, those are our high and lows. I can see now how it's moving. Okay, so over here Wednesday, big bullish candle. Thursday we came back down. Friday was kind of like an inside bar. It came up and down, closed with a little bit of bullish volume, and then today we're coming down bearish. So if we break, we might come down a little lower, down into here. So if we break, where could we go down to? But also if we come back up, maybe we test these bodies. $82.30, like right over here. So I draw a yellow line right here. Okay, and then if we come back up to the yellow line and we break, maybe we could touch the high of the day, and then maybe we can get back up to $83. Okay, no, we're not going to look at natural gas. Okay, guys, just what are we going to look at? 20 charts here, and then just not trade anything. One day we'll do just a top down for everybody. Whatever you guys want, I'll come on here and we'll just chart on a slow day in the market, and we'll just do top downs. But no, we're not going to do natural gas. Sorry. It's got some horrible spreads too, natural gas. You know, it's very difficult to scalp. Natural gas is something swing trading. Okay, so I'm just setting up some areas here. Okay, so we got like daily demand and daily supply zones for oil. Now, this is flagging right here. Okay, so if we do come down and we break this area, maybe we will push down to $81 on crude, down to here. If it continues to push down, we might be looking at $80.50 down into here. Okay, so we do have maybe like a start of a pattern. It came up and back down. maybe it's going to go back up and then like a double top and come back down. But maybe it does break down here and comes down to here. So let's look on the 1 hour, how it's moving on the hourly. Okay, very, very choppy. Like, look at this. How do you want to trade this? Like, this is very difficult. And look at the swings on oil, okay? Here at 4 a.m., big bearish candle. 5 a.m. came right back up. And now we're coming right back down, okay? So this is not the greatest volume to be trading. But what we got to do is we got to find some levels. So even these hourly, they make levels here. Why am I choosing this level? Right here, why am I placing a white line here? Because I can see when it came down, it got rejected 3 times at this white line. And here, look at rejection, rejection, rejection. Now we close below it, and now we're kind of using this white line now as some resistance. Okay, so we may come down, push down, and then this is where hourly support is in the demand box, $81.60. Okay, right here. Okay, that was the last previous low. Now we are pushing down bearish. We've got this hourly candle that's open right now. Let's look on the 5 minutes. So if we're looking to scalp now, okay, so let's look at some trends that we have here. We're pushing down, okay, so it's kind of bearish. Let's do a red line. Okay, red line for lower time frame. So if oil can come back, break this trend line, close above the white hourly, maybe we might have momentum to push up to this daily. So if I'm looking for a buy on oil, maybe I'll look for a buy on oil right here and take it up to the daily and maybe to the daily high, the purple line, okay? And also maybe it's going to consolidate inside this area. Maybe I don't trade this area, but I watch what's going on. And then there was that daily hourly support down there. So maybe I bring this down so I don't get caught with a fake out down there. And maybe if I'm looking for a sell on oil, maybe below this level, okay? Maybe I look to sell below in here. But it's a big, I'm buying into like an hourly demand area. But if it breaks with volume down here, it might break that structure and it might really push down to that daily low down in there. Okay, so this is how I would look at oil for now. Right now it's pretty choppy, but maybe it's going to accumulate here and maybe like a double bottom. It might come down here, back down, maybe break back up here. And then what I'm looking for is this type of move where it can close above here and then look for that nice big bullish push out of there. Okay, but inside here, don't really want to trade this stuff because it's just red, green, consolidating. Okay, so we'll leave oil too. We'll see how it moves more towards 8:30, 9:30. Okay, so I'll give you guys these charts one moment. And we got 15 more minutes, so I'm going to do GBP, USD, and that's good enough for charts for everybody. That's 5 charts, okay? And then it covers everything. We've looked at US 30 and NASDAQ. Yep, guys, there's US 30, okay? So please, if you're trading it, did you see how it came all the way up to the bigger red box? That's the bigger, higher time frame supply. Hopefully you caught your pips up there, what I said, about 25, 30 pips up there. And if you didn't secure, now the market comes right back down to retest this level. So I'm going to ask you guys, how many of you guys took that buy and took your profits up there? Okay, that's why we do a top down, to identify these zones. Okay, I'm not doing this to waste anybody's time. I'm doing this to actually help you guys. But you can see where it closed above. You could be in a buy, but when it comes to your next identified target up here, this is your higher time frame supply area. Your 5-minute volume filled that entire imbalance and came up here. If you're not scaling out up here or placing like a break even, then the market gets rejected here because there's more offers on a higher time frame, and then the market comes all the way back down to retest the original breakout area. Okay, so and then this is where you can also sell supply areas. I see to here you sold the supply area. Perfect. So sell, place your stop loss above there. Okay, and now this is what I mean if you're greedy. If you don't take out any profit and you're looking for more, it came right up to your identified area, and if you don't take out, this is what the market can do to you. Okay, so that's why I use targets, guys. I always measure the move so I know what I'm expecting. So even if I bought the second candle, the retest candle here, and it came up there, I measure it. It's 20 pips. If it breaks out a little bit, it's 25, 30, okay? Not 50, not 75, not 100. Because if you don't do anything, this is what the market can do to you, okay? I've learned it, guys, over time. Hopefully you guys are too. That's scalping the markets. It's a different way of trading, okay? It's all different if you're buying that and you're holding it for an entire day. Okay, so let's look at GBP USD. We got about 13 more minutes till 8:30 news. So I'm going to get this done. Daily, okay? So this is a big level of GBP resistance over here. December of 2022 got rejected. Came back above here January of 2023, the start of the year, rejected back down. Now we broke above it right over here. April 4th candle closed above this area. Visually I can see that. We came back down and got the liquidity and came back up, new higher high up here. Then Friday we had the big bearish candle coming down. Now we might be coming back up to test 50% of the bearish candle. Maybe it gets rejected, and then we're going to have a big drop on the pound dollar down in here. Maybe it holds. Maybe we do come back up. Okay, so let's start to look at some critical levels for GBP USD. Okay, our high, we're right at our high of the day. It's a bullish daily candle coming up to the high of the day. Let's look at where our low of the day is. Just locate the low wick. Okay, now we know our range. 124.30 is our high, 123.75 is our low. Okay, so we know exactly what the average true range is of the pips inside this candle if we're trading. Now other levels, critical levels inside the high and low, I've got a wick right here, a wick right here, and a body right here. This is giving me 3 data touches, so this is considered like a critical level. So I'm going to place a yellow line here. This was Friday's low, back up. This was Wednesday's low, back up. This was Friday, April 7, low, little bit of a break, back up. This was the retest candle, Tuesday, April 4, where we closed above, it retested, and back up. So this is a critical level. Look at it, 123.995. I'm off by 5 pipettes, okay? And then 124. Let me just move it up to 124 to show you right there. 124. That's the critical psychological level. That's where a lot of the volume is attracted to go to, okay? So if we come back down to our low of the day and we break, we might come down to test this wick and these 2 critical bodies to the left of the chart. What is it? What level? Let's look at it. 123.45, 123.50 area, psychological area. There's the low, and then this is where the volume was below this level and retesting it for resistance. Resistance will turn into support if volume closes above, and it shows you here it was resistance, volume closing above, the pullback came to, now it's a support level, and this is where it went right back up. Okay, if we cannot hold this support, it will try and find its next support level, which is down here, 123.10 or 123 flat. Okay, right there. And then big daily demand areas are down here because now we have structure. Here it was like supply. Here the volume closed above. It's now acting as demand. If GBP USD ever comes down here on the daily, could be looking for a move back up, or it could be creating a neckline for a big drop. But right now, it's bullish. We're coming up. We're going to test maybe 50% of Friday's red candle. You can eyeball it. Literally, you can eyeball it and look for where 50% is and place a line. If you don't want to do that, then just look for some critical resistance levels. What about right here? Here I got a body, kind of got a wick rejected at that yellow line. I got another wick rejected at that yellow line. What happens if we come up today to 124.59.60 and we get rejected and we push back down? If we break above here, we're going to maybe have momentum to push up to the next area of resistance, which is maybe right here. Got a wick and a body, 124.87. If it continues to come up, then a lot of the action stopped right up here, okay, right here. Here it got rejected, here it got rejected, and then above us I just have an impulse wick and an impulse wick. So for the impulse moves, that's where I kind of create like a supply zone. And if it ever comes back up there, maybe it's going to get rejected up there. Okay, so that's how our GU is trading on the daily. Okay, it's like an M pattern where it came up, rejected, neckline, came back up again last week, rejected hard, but this could be a small pullback, and then they push it back down into here. Maybe this is a bullish candle coming right back up, and we're going to test this one more time. Okay, so let's look on the 1 hour how it's moving. Okay, look at the big drop. Okay, what happened up here? Bearish divergence. Okay, see up here where it's making a high and a high in a higher time frame area of supply. Look at your hourly kind of RSI starting to get flatter and decline. So the strength is decreasing. Takes a while, but once it finally broke right here, it closed below, came back up to retest, and then dropped. And then look at the one final candle right here at 8 a.m. Kind of came up there, cleared all the pending orders, and then the real push down. Okay, it always happens in the markets, guys. Get used to that. Now this bullish move. We're making a low, and a lower low. But the strength is increasing from an area of oversold. Okay, so this is showing bullish divergence. That's why now, starting of London, we had this big move come down 4 a.m. Now we're coming right back up. Strong move on GBP USD. Why? Because it was very oversold and there was bullish divergence. So now we're looking for this final candle, hourly candle in 36 minutes, to close above this purple line. Because if it closes above here, then this area could act as maybe some hourly support in the market going forward. And maybe if we can close above, we might retest this and continue today pushing higher. Okay, if we come back and we close below here, then it might push all the way back down into here. Okay, so and overall, it's very bearish above us. We have a lot of red candles above us, but we are starting to make a move coming up. So let's check out how GBP USD looks on the 5 minutes. Okay, so there's that double bottom, and then there's the close of the candle above the neckline. Wait for a retest. There's your retest. You could have bought in here, any one of these 3 candles, place your stop loss below here, and you could be running it up right now in a lot of pips right now. Okay, so but our 5-minute candles are starting to get a little bit overbought. So that's why I'm saying, let's see if volume will close above here. If it comes back down and closes below here, this is where we could potentially look to short the market down here. And maybe it might push not all the way down to the next daily area, okay, but maybe where we have 5-minute structure, it can push down to maybe like right around here, and we can take some pips down to that red line. We'll see what happens here. If it continues to have momentum, to come down to the next daily. Okay, remember what I was saying. The hourly candle still has 20 minutes to close, but these 5-minute candles are getting extremely overbought. Maybe they're going to come back down, but I don't want to just sell and then it comes back down into this green box and trades around here, and then it continues going back up. Okay, I really want to see if volume will close below here. And then levels to the left of the chart here. So if you're in buys right now, this is what I would be looking for. Maybe a move up to here. Why there? Because that's when the market broke down, pulled back, and got rejected there. So that might be where we have some resistance in the market. That could be like another area to sell. If it comes back above there, taps there, it's really overbought, but it's finding that another area of supply, could get rejected there, and then that's where maybe you want to initiate a sell and place your stop loss above there. Okay, that's like the other sell down there if it breaks that structure. Okay, and then later on, after it cools off, if GBP USD is still bullish today, if it closes above here, we might have momentum to continue to push up to the next daily, all up, and continue with a strong daily candle, continue to break that high up there. Okay, so I will revisit GBP USD. We're gonna get ready for the news now in about 4 minutes. So inside here might be a consolidating range. Okay, so let me just, one more chart for you guys in Zoom. This will be the 3 charts. Okay, so in the Zoom, guys, you guys have all the charts. Let's get back to looking at everything over here. Sorry. If you're just joining, welcome, guys. Okay, we've done 5 charts. Okay, so gold, see how it came up bullish? Fake out. Came up, no volume closed above there, and faked the market out, back down. Okay, so I don't see any volume closing above there, so no buys. If you got caught on that impulse candle, that big bullish candle, you got caught. Okay, you got to learn. You know, like I get caught, you get caught, so no trader is perfect. But that's what I'm saying. If you're not sure, wait for the body to close. If you waited patiently, you didn't get caught on that little impulse buy. You saved yourself some drawdown. Yes, you might miss out on a trade here and there, but that's trading, guys. You got to get used to it. I don't know why a lot of traders are so surprised, like if they miss out on a trade. Like traders miss trades. Okay, you got to get used to it. You know, if sorry if I'm bursting your bubble, or if you know you don't want to hear that, but I'm trying to be honest with you guys. Okay, I miss a million trades a day. Okay, but it doesn't. I know that I can come back and I'll get another trade. You guys got to get that in your head. If you don't, you're gonna struggle as a trader. I don't care how many years. You could be trading 5-10 years and you still haven't made a dollar in these markets. Okay, doesn't a beginner, you know, when we say a beginner is someone that just started maybe a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months ago. But there's also traders who have been trading 5-10 years and they still haven't pulled a dollar out of these markets because they have not learned these concepts. So it doesn't matter how many years you have until you learn patience, discipline, learn that markets fake you out. It's part of their job as market makers. I don't know if you know this, but that's their job, is to fake out retail, get retail liquidity, get as much liquidity as they can, because that's what moves the markets. Volume moves the markets. Your money in their pockets moves the markets. Okay, if this is new to you, then I suggest you guys have a lot of learning to do in these markets. Like this, if this is new to you, how it came up here, and you're surprised that it's doing this move, you've got a lot to learn. You've got a lot to learn, because this doesn't surprise me. This is exactly what a scalp should look like. You're scalping from here to the next upper supply area on a higher time frame. That's why we spend 1 hour doing this top-down analysis, is for this particular reason. I don't do this just to make my charts look colorful. I do this because this is how I trade the markets. So when it comes up here, I have a decision to make. Either close the entire position or take out 50, 60, 70, 80%, cash it out, and leave the rest running with a break even. Unfortunately, if you did that, your break even is kind of right here or here. Your break even would have got tapped out, but you still secured some money up there. You have to make decisions, especially scalping the markets. You got to be very fast. You should see when we scalp 1 minute candles, you're making a decision. You could be making a decision every 10 seconds, 30 seconds. If you're slow, it's going to affect you. Don't trade 1 minute candles. And you got to go with the rules of the market. If you make money, good. If you don't, okay, here, look at the news now. Watch now. Okay, the markets are going to be very aggressive. Some traders want to get in right away on this candle, like how it's coming up green right away. Okay, if you want to trade that, that's up to you. Okay, I just flipped the zone. Okay, so it was green, we were above. We broke, closed below, now it's red. Okay, I'll wait for volume again to close above here on US 30. It's an inside bar. Indecision, coming up, going down. NASDAQ is coming right back down. Gold dumped. Okay, so that was a liquidity grab to the high. They hit all the pending orders and now they just dropped it down. Look at where it came down to, all the way down to our daily yellow line. Okay, so they came all the way down to the daily yellow, 2003. Now it could come right back up. Let's see, but could continue to fall. Okay, if you got in on that ignited red candle, that's great, but you got to make a decision. When it came down there, what do? Do you take your money out? Because it could come right back up. Okay, I don't want to trade this candle until it closes, first 5 minutes. Okay, and make sure you check your spreads too, guys. A lot of you guys do not check your spreads. You guys just jump in trades and you guys have no idea what's going on with the spreads. Remember, check your spreads. When there's news, spreads change a lot. You could be behind on a trade and you don't even know it. Okay, now we're getting a break. NASDAQ is testing this critical area. Last time we came down here, it pushed back up. But now we have news pushing the market down. So this is where NASDAQ could potentially break and come down. But we don't want it just to break and go back up. We want to see volume close below here. Okay, if we got to wait the first 5 minutes, let's wait it out. But these kind of candles give you a clue. Okay, there's always clues in the market. This candle gave you a big clue where it came up here bullish and got rejected hard with a big wick, closed as a shooting star. So they kind of pushed the market down right before the news, and they grabbed the liquidity. They hit the pending orders before the news. So there's intuition trading as well. There's a time and place when you can take breakout candles like this. So if you read this kind of like pieces to the puzzle, then maybe you would have got into the sell, because then it was an ignited bar break right there. Could have got into a quick sell and filled down to the daily, and you could have picked up, again, measure the move from here to there. It's about 30 pips, 35 pips. You could have got in and out if you like, but you got to read the move of the market. This was a designed play to trap buyers up there, and then look at what they did. Now gold, they're really breaking it down. Where could it go down to? Okay, so next levels. Next 5-minute level is like right around, I would say right here, 2001. Okay, and then if you're looking for a trade on gold and you're not in, look to see where it will close. Okay, is it going to close below that yellow line, below that daily? Or is it going to come right back up and retrace to about 50% of this big red bar? Or is it going to come all the way back up to test the breakout area? Right now it's a big bearish candle pushing down. Okay, so Dow is too much indecision. I don't want to trade this candle coming up, back down, trading right here. I'm going to watch up here and I'll watch down here. I can start to move this slowly with the market, look for a sell right there. But I'll keep it there for now. NASDAQ is completely different. Trading bearish, testing this area. Okay, GBP USD, guys, broke down. Okay, remember what I was saying? It was getting a little bit overbought up here, now coming down. So let's test now to see if GBP USD can close below here. We'll flip this zone to red. And then what we're going to do is we'll look for a retest to come back up here and maybe get rejected. Then we can sell GU coming down into here. But still lots of time, 30 seconds left on the candles. Let's see how they close. Okay, and oil is coming right back up. Okay, so I'll stay on the indices to watch the indice close, and then we'll move over from one chart to the next chart. We'll look at the indices, then we'll go to the gold oil, then we'll look at GU. Okay, so here's the close in 5 seconds now. Okay, so Dow closed with some indecision. NASDAQ came all the way down to this support area and caught a little bit of a wick. So let's see how it reacts maybe at this daily yellow line. Maybe we'll see if US 30 can come back and test up here. Maybe it trades right around this trend line. Okay, so not getting a big move on the indices. Gold, okay, gold closed below that daily. Okay, so your next area here for a retest is possibly 2003. Okay, so what I mean by a retest is to see, see how it's coming up right now? To see if it's going to hold red below there. If it doesn't, now what is 50% of this candle? From here to here, half of it is like right around there, 2005. And I also have like a wick that got rejected in this area too. So maybe the retracement will be here. Okay, so green could come all the way and test this red line. If it gets rejected here, might push down. If it starts to close like above this area, might be building, and maybe gold will come right back up. Okay, see that big sharp rejection? Came up, rejected. Okay, this is how maybe you can hold positions longer. So if you sold that candle, maybe like have a trailing stop loss right here, and then you see it came up and got rejected. So maybe if it comes back down and breaks the low, it's going to come down to this red line. But still it's building a little bit here. GU, okay, so GU, okay, so GU, the retest, okay, coming up to test maybe this red area. If it continues to push down, you could potentially go into a sell, place your stop loss like above structure, but I would wait more for a couple retests. Like it's a little small doji candle. It's not the best candle to be trading. There's indecision. The buyers are pushing it up, sellers are pushing it down. You need to wait for more confirmation. Look at the big reversal on Dow. Okay, now let's see if Dow can close above here. Maybe they came all the way down to here, picked up the liquidity, got the pending orders. Now they're coming right back up to close above here. Okay, and if you guys are like really concerned that you missed out a move on the news, then you got to live with it. Okay, just because you don't want to trade news all the time. If you read the MFF, 99% of the traders that fail and blow up their accounts are trading news the first couple minutes. They're over leveraging, they're trading news, they're on the wrong way, and they're boom, daily drawdown, boom, daily drawdown, and blow up all their accounts. And in the next 15-30 minutes, it's normal trading volume. But you've blown up your account. Why? Because you're getting excited just trading the news. You're gambling. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're gambling. Better go to the casino. Gamble over there. Don't gamble the financial markets. Gold is going up. Yep. So gold came all the way. It broke the daily low and coming right back up. That's why I said let's look for a retest. 50% of the move. Right here where I placed the red line before the volume gets there. Okay, am I surprised about this pullback? No. Am I used to it? Yes. Like, that's why I'm telling you guys, like, just be careful. That was a big drop on gold all the way down here. So it's not just going to drop red down forever. Okay, there's going to be a pullback. But now we want to see if it's going to be a retracement, like right here, 50% of the move. Okay, and GU. Am I surprised that it's coming right back up to retest? No, I'm not. So I'm waiting to see. Is it going to get rejected? More red volume close below here so that it can push down. If it comes back up here, like if you're an aggressive scalper, you could look for a buy back in here. And then take it back up for a new high. Maybe they came down to grab that liquidity. Justin, 3% and you're done? Congratulations, bro. That's amazing. And be done for the day. Okay, so see the Dow now. Now it's coming right back up. We're going to close in 40 seconds. Let's see how it's going to close. Is it going to close above the yellow daily line at critical level? Is it going to be closing above this where it was red? Now I make it green. Okay, so we'll watch the close here. NASDAQ is just indecision again. Red, coming up green. Let it build. Gold is testing right here. You guys keep telling me go to gold. Guys, can you guys please watch your charts yourself too? You can see how it's retesting this level. Okay, so understand what a retest is. Okay, this is a rejection. Okay, so the candle came up here, got rejected. Let's see how now the Dow can hold this area. It's a nice bullish candle. Let's see if they bring it back down to retest maybe 50% of the bullish candle. If it holds here, this is where maybe you could look for a buy, but I'm going to wait it out too, like just to see if it can hold here. Just in case if I buy, then it comes back down for a retest right here. So I'm going to look to see if it comes down to hold maybe 50% of this bullish candle. You see how it came back down? Okay, just some patience, guys. GU. Okay, so GU came red, back up green. Let's see if we can get some more red volume closing below here for a sell. It's not. It's coming down lower high, and it's a green candle coming right back up. Gold is retesting this area. Okay, so for gold, see what I did with that box? Make it red here. This is what you're watching. Okay, to see that it gets rejected here and maybe continues to close below this daily, then push down. Then we'll get a bearish move on gold. Okay, that's a nice rejection on gold. Okay, I really want to sell gold, but I don't know. I've had some difficulty trading gold in the. I'm going to go in on US 30. Okay, I'm going to buy US 30 now, and I'm going to see to take it back up to the next supply box. Okay, I'm going to buy on US 30. Okay, looking to break out from there, come up to maybe if it can retest up there, that would be about 20 pip move to come back up to test that supply area. Okay, and gold is now maybe going to consolidate, okay, here from this, like a flag, like right here. So let's see if gold can continue bear side momentum below here. Okay, so what we want to see is gold to come back down and close below that yellow, and then retest it, then drop down like this. Then you'll get that bigger drop on gold. Okay, but you see where it came and retraced? About 50% right there. Okay, so if we get this red body closing below here, maybe gold is going to continue to engulf and take out those lows and continue to drop down. Okay, and GBP USD is similar. Okay, big red candle came down, the retest in the supply area came back, and let's see if we get one more candle red close below here, maybe one more retest, and then maybe we can sell GU and continue to come down here. Okay. Yeah, tweezers on Dow, that's ugly. Okay, so I'm gonna buy. It came up, could not break the highs, so now it's coming down. So the next thing I got to do is I got to understand how much I'm risking, where my stop loss is. I'm still looking for 50% retracement of that body. We still haven't had it, but kind of my stop will be below the structure, below here. Okay, because I don't want it to really break the structure, then come all the way down here. Some traders will have their stop below these tweezers down here, this low, protected down here, but that's maybe too big of a stop loss for some traders, because I know some of you guys do not trade with risk management at mind. So so you got to trade your own accounts, guys. If you guys don't want to respect risk management, that's on you, not on us at SST. Okay, if you want to go all in and risk your whole account on a trade, live with the consequences. If you guys are blowing up accounts, that's on you. Don't blame YouTubers, or don't blame your neighbor, don't blame other people. That was your decision to do that. Okay, live with it. We're all adults here. Yeah, when I click the buy and sell button myself, I live with the consequences. If I'm over leveraging my account and I get my account wiped out, I gotta live with that. That's my decision. But I learned over years ago that that's not the way how to trade. So you gotta kind of be humble, lower your risk, accept a loss if it doesn't go your way, but you're not jeopardizing your entire account. Why do you think all these prop firms make so much money from all the failed traders? Because they do not understand risk management. Okay, so 50% of that move, we close below. Now it's going to come back up, maybe retest and go back down. I'm still holding my buy. Okay, I'm not risking a lot on this. Seeing maybe it's going to be a double bottom, come back up and close above here. My stop is kind of below this structure. Okay, so I changed this to red. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, yeah, 3-bar dropping. Okay, gold, guys. Okay, so if you're still holding your gold sells, see the retracement, 50%. That's why, guys, I always tell you, 50% of this big base volume. Did I not place this red line before it came up there? That was half of it, from here to here. That green candle maybe scared a lot of people, but that's a healthy retracement. And then what happened was the next candle came back down, trapped those buyers, and now it pushed all the way down. So congratulations to you guys that sold. If you were already in a sell, I saw some of you guys sell and hold, but do you guys understand what I'm telling you right here? I'm going to be exiting my US 30, guys. I'm right around here. Okay, so I'm out of US 30. I take the loss, took the L on US 30. I'll wait again for another buy opportunity if it does come up there, but I don't want to now get into a buy and just hold this thing, because I think it's going to come back up. I'll wait for it to come back up, because I don't want to keep my buy and then it breaks here and it comes all the way down here. Okay, I'm not risking that. And then again, 50% retracement. Where? Okay, from the top of this body to the bottom of the body, where's half of it? Right around there. That's where the structure is. Okay, see those two wicks? That's about 50%. So if you draw like a red box there, your pullback might come up to here, might get rejected, and it might push for another lower low. Okay. Yeah, Heath, that tweezer top would have indicated a sell, but I was already in a buy. So, what I would have had to done is when it came up there, exit with very minimal profit and then switch to a sell. Okay, I don't normally trade like that when I'm in a trade, so I give it room to breathe just in case it wants to pull back and break those tweezers. But yeah, if I was not in a trade, maybe I would have taken that sell, but I was already in a buy. Again, the woulda, shoulda, couldas, okay? I don't trade like that. I was already in a buy when it hit those tweezer tops. I was looking for it to break above and have a new higher high. Okay, so you see the green candle coming back up now, retracing to 50% of the volume. Okay, if you ever use those Fibonacci's and you're just measuring like one candle, it's retracing to the golden zone, which is about 50%, the 61.8% area. See there where it came up and rejected. So if we continue to close below here, maybe next candle might be bearish again or retest this level and break this low, and gold could be dropping to 1997. Okay, oil is not the best right now. Oil is just choppy right now. Let's look at GU. Yeah, GU, guys. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm looking at the wrong securities. There's GU, the sell on GU, guys. Okay, so red, green pullback, and then there's the next red candle breaking down. You can be in a sell on GU, guys. Please tell me, the Forex traders. Guys, I don't trade GU too much, okay? But I chart this for you guys. You could be in a sell now, stop loss like above here, and you're running it down. Maybe it might have enough momentum to hit this daily 124 down into here. Good job, Rob. You got 20 pips out of GU? Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's like, see the big red candle, if you miss it on the news, the pullback, 50%, okay? And then the next candle is bearish, taking out those buyers, they're trapped, and then the market moves away from them. That's how you guys want to look at trading, okay? And then now gold is coming all the way back up, testing this level again. If it cannot hold here, next level it's going to test is the yellow daily, 2003, okay? But this is where I also tell you guys, if you're in that sell and it's coming down there, I tell you guys always don't get greedy. That is a 80 pip move. What else do you guys want out of that move? Like, what are you looking for? 100, 200, 300 pips? That's 80 pips, okay? Now, what we got to do is maybe position ourselves for maybe a buy, okay? So maybe if gold comes back and closes above the daily, maybe we look for above 2003 for a potential buy above here. And then maybe it will come back up to test 2007. US 30, I'm going to wait on it, okay? I'm not going to play games with US 30. I got in that buy, got rejected, took my stop, and then now if it comes back up, I'm going to wait for volume to close above there again. I'm not going to chase it. We also have 9 a.m. and we have also Wall Street opening at 9:30. We don't need to chase trades. For NASDAQ now, okay, so we came down to this demand area. Here's our daily. If you're looking for buys on NASDAQ, let's maybe wait for volume to close above here to look for buys, take it back up there, or we're going to wait for volume to close below here and we take sells down here. Okay, so I'm watching also for if the Dow can come back and close above here again. Maybe did I have too tight of a stop loss? Maybe. Maybe I should have had my stop below here, but I didn't. Okay, now it's coming right back up. Gold, okay, let's watch gold above here as well. Oil is doing nothing today, okay. GU, okay, so for GU, look to see if it can still hang below maybe this structure right here, below this red line, 124.18 level. If GU can still stay below this area right here, then maybe it will still can be pushing down a little bit bearish, but it might want to come up to retest this level. Could be forming like a head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, there's the head, could be finishing off like the right shoulder, coming back up and then get rejected and then push down, come all the way down into here. Okay, but we also have an hourly candle opening in about 7-8 minutes. So let's be ready for the new hourly 9 a.m. candle. Okay, so gold broke down, but we're coming right back up to test this daily 2003. US 30, it's holding this area, higher low here, 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 coming up bullish. I'm going to watch to see if it can close back above this daily area, 33,910, and NASDAQ is coming up as well. It's a little bit choppier, red, green, red, green. Look for more closure above here. Okay, so we got about 6 more minutes, and then we're going to get a new hourly candle coming into the market. Thank you guys, 625 viewers on YouTube. Thanks for joining, guys. I know you guys probably have better things to do on a Monday, but thanks for joining. I do appreciate it. If you get some good value out of this channel, if you're learning, if you learned a little bit, if you learned one thing today about retracement candles, hit the like button. You know, this helps me, this helps Dave, this helps SST to understand that you guys are getting value out of this. When I look at the end of the stream, if there's no likes, then I know that no one likes what we're doing. So then what gives me motivation to come on here on YouTube and do this when I can just be in the Zoom with all of our snipers? Okay, it's if you learn something, guys, we're not just a live trading, we're an education platform. That if you're getting some educational content, hit that like button. You know, it helps us, not just the YouTube algorithm. Yes, it does help to get to other traders who are looking for free education, but it also helps us judge whether you like what we're doing or not. You know, for all YouTube streamers, if you go on their channel and you appreciate what they're doing, hit a like button. I go all the time on YouTube, and if I see some trader giving some good value, I subscribe to their channel. I say good job, because if I go on there and I see no one likes, and I'm like, well, this is maybe just a waste of time. Why am I doing this? Like, did you guys learn anything about the retracements? What I told you about 50% coming back up. You know, make sure you guys are learning, not just when is he buying or when is he selling. If you guys are here for that, you're here for the wrong reasons. I'm telling you guys that. It's best to learn how to trade for yourself. We've been saying this from day one, since we started this channel 3 years ago. We want to empower you to be your own trader, where you can learn how to do this and you can catch fish every single day. You can learn how to eat fish every day, or pancakes, whatever you want to eat. But learn how to do this. Don't rely on other people to tell you where they're buying and where they're selling and this and that. You're not learning anything. That's like you in school, just copying off of a friend who's doing homework or doing a test, and you're looking over his shoulder and all you're doing is just copying him. Yeah, you might get a good grade on that test if you copy him, but in real life, what is that going to do? Is it going to help you? What if your friend's not in the next test with you? Then you're going to fail. So that's the way also with trading, guys. Don't just look where someone is buying and selling. Make sure you understand. Ask questions why. I like that, where someone says, Ron, why did you buy there? Why did you take your stop loss there? I wish traders in the past did that for me when I was learning. See gold, okay, coming up to the daily 2003. I was looking for a buy above here, no volume, and now it's continuing to come back down. So now maybe it's going to form like a double bottom down in here. Back down to this 2000 critical level, 1999, 1998 level. But we're going into 1 hour, okay? So this is another bit of advice for you guys. Like, do you want to trade 3 minutes going, like if we're not in a trade right now, if we're not in a trade, I'm talking to the traders who are not in a trade. Is it ideal to take a trade right now, 3 minutes leading into an hourly candle? We absolutely can. It's very easy to hit the buy and sell button, no problem. We can do that in seconds. But you got to know that in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, we're getting a new hourly candle opening the market. It may switch the volatility, and it could be a completely different reversal pattern. It could be they're bringing the market down on purpose down into here because they're going to reverse gold back up coming at 9 a.m. and then we get caught in a sell. So it's also timing when you're taking your trades as well, guys. Okay, it's not just looking for a red candle and then just get into, hit the sell button and hope for the best. It's also timing your trades. So like right now, I'm not in a trade in anything, and it's 2 minutes to go to the 1 hour. New 9 a.m. Same with Wall Street at 9:30 in 30 more minutes. So I'm going to stay patient and wait for the next hourly move. Bence, you made your 1% today. Yeah, enjoy your day. That's what it is. 1% a day can, 0.5% per day. It can really change your life if you understand what percentages are and the size of your account. That's what you should be doing if you have a funded account. If you're with a prop firm, okay, 1% per day, you could pass the challenge in the allotted time without stressing out, and then 1% per day, if you're on a $100,000 account, is $1,000 a day. If you can do that for a week, you make $5,000. I'm sure that that's a lot to change everyone's life here every week. Okay, unless you're a millionaire, billionaire here, and $5,000 a week means nothing to you, that's great. God bless, But most traders here would appreciate $5,000 a week. I would love that. No, I'm not angry today. I'm just trying to drop some knowledge because I'm getting sick and tired of traders losing their money. Sorry. This is, if when I'm angry, you guys will know when I'm angry. This is not me being angry. If you're taking offense to this, then I think you're really weak. Then you need some tough love in your life, because I'm just trying to give some knowledge, because I deal with a lot of traders who are losing a lot of money, and I deal with a lot of traders who are blowing up their accounts. And if you cannot take someone giving some nice helpful advice, then I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm not angry right now. I'm actually in a very good mood. Yes, I'm still fasting, but I'm in a very good mood. I'm just trying to help out traders who are struggling. If you don't want to take it, then I'll stick to trading. I won't explain nothing. You guys manage your own risk. You do what you want. Okay, so we're now 9 a.m. Okay, so watch now. The markets can flip. They can change sentiment right now. Gold is bearish. It was bearish for that entire hour, half hour, since 8:30, since the news. But now the market could switch sentiment, could switch right now. Okay, so I'm still going to look for maybe bullish momentum to come back and close above 2003. Harun, my account is $8 balance, so 1% is 1 cent. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Okay, so I'm retired because I make 1 cent per day. Man. I know how to stretch 1 penny, let me tell you that. I'm really good at stretching a penny. Especially living in Canada. 1 penny will get you very far here. Okay, so US 30. I'm going to look for something above here. I'm going to look for something below here. Anything that's happening in here, I'm just watching. Okay, gold. Okay, so respecting this area. Remember, 2000 is a psychological level. Okay, so 2000 is that psychological level. Yes, it broke down to 1999, right down here, but we're going to see maybe a double bottom, maybe come back up. I'd like to see it come back, close above this red box. Maybe we'll attempt this 2003. Might get a reversal on gold coming back up. Now I know why Dave gets stressed out on YouTube. I can see it's not easy, guys, to deal with a lot of clowns on YouTube. Just a small minority, guys, okay? I'm not saying for everybody, but you can see, even people on YouTube, you can see there is some clowns that come on here, and they're on every channel. It's funny because they're on every single channel. So one day when you start your own trading channel, then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the only thing that's really moving now is NASDAQ. But again, it's an impulse candle breaking out. 2 more minutes to go. Let's see if NASDAQ can close above here. And US 30 is still consolidating in here. So sometimes what I do, guys, is a neutral box. Okay, the neutral box means I'm not looking to trade. It's still building. It's still accumulating in here. Okay. Let's look at gold. Okay, so gold is still testing this 2002 level, still red, building. See, oil came right back up, got rejected. So let's see if oil can start to break down. Let's look at GBP USD. Okay, so still below here. So technically, GU is still bearish. We're looking for that right shoulder to finish off and then shoot back down to here. But I'm going to focus on this US 30 closing in 1 minute. The hate will never stop. I understand that. I understand. Even good people doing something really good in life, they get hate. I just don't understand. So there is a lot of people that just don't appreciate, even not trading wise, just anybody in life doing something good. There's always going to be hate. I never understood that. Never understood it. Like some of my friends, they're doing really, really well in life. They're doing amazing. Like I'm the first one to bless them and congratulate them and say, but then they have other friends who are very jealous of them and talk behind their backs. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why people are like this today. You should be very proud if someone is doing something good, especially your friend or your family that's doing well. You should be proud of them and be inspired by them, not hate and hate on them. But it's just different generation I think we're living in. I don't know. When I grew up, we were always, my crew, we always looked out for each other. We were always proud for each other. Whenever anyone did anything good, we wanted to ask, what are you doing? Help me out, not be jealous. But whatever. Okay, so again, US 30 is doing nothing inside here. Okay, do I want to take a trade? Yeah, I'm dying. I'm dying to take a trade. But is there anything good to trade? Not really right now. NASDAQ, okay, came up, closed above, not a lot of volume. So I got to wait it out. Gold, okay, it's building a little bit. It might come up and then come back down for a double bottom down in here. It could be like an M pattern where it came up, back down, coming back up and go back down. Okay, so I'm looking for more critical levels, like right above here, or to continue to sell gold. We see now we're building a little bit of support here at 1998. If it continues to push down, maybe gold will continue to sell and end to our daily low, 1994. There's our purple line. Okay, remember when we did our top-down analysis at the start of the call? There's our purple line. That's our low, 1994. Okay, and GU, okay, it's coming up, rejected, coming up, rejected, coming up again, rejected. So if we can still hold this area on GU, okay, this is kind of like the head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, there's the head that broke out, right shoulder. If we can start to continue to move down, maybe we'll sell off and then come down to this daily yellow line. Say it is 1% a day. And unreal, no, 0.5%, 1% is a very realistic goal. If you can, there's most traders that are doing that. Okay, a lot of traders, not just at SST, but around the world. 1% per day, it's not unrealistic. And you can do it consistently if you learn how to look for the best setups possible, quality setups. Okay, and if you understand risk management, that's another thing. Okay, so gold, Okay, could not get above here, broke down. Okay, so it's important that it made a lower low. That's important. Okay, so it came down, but when it came down here, it got rejected. So let's see where this body is going to close. It's half of the candle is gone. This is a 5-minute candle. 2.5 minutes are exhausted. So we still have 2.5 minutes to go. So let's follow this and see where it closes. US 30, still too choppy in here. Not the best. Same with NASDAQ. Not the best. Maybe Wall Street is going to be better to trade the indices. Okay, so we can wait for Wall Street open. Right now what's moving is kind of gold. Oil are moving right now. GU continuing to get rejected. Let's see if it can close below here and continue to push down. We'll focus on gold right now. Okay, so gold, impulse break. Okay, but it did make a new lower low. Okay, so the sellers pushed it down, but if you're still waiting, look, it picked up liquidity and coming right back up. Okay, so again, let's watch where the body closes. Still a lot of time left on this. 1 minute and 45 seconds is a long time. See, do you guys understand what an impulse break is right there? That was a big red candle that broke, and a lot of sellers get excited and they hit the sell button. And then now when it comes back up, they're asking, oh, what happened? I thought it was supposed to go down. But you kind of went in on the impulse break. Now you got to wait for the volume as it comes back up there. It could be getting pushed down with more offers in the market while this candle closes in the next 60 seconds. So this is the most important question. Where is this body going to close? Is it going to close back below here? Is it going to close inside here? Or is it going to close above here? That's the question. But to continue a downtrend, you got to make lows. So that's important. That wick is very important to extend the downtrend. That created the new lower low. But the volume is not closing below there. Okay, so you got to be patient again. The indices are very flat right now. Maybe I'm going to continue to wait till 9:15 or 9:30. Okay, see now how it turns into like a pin bar candle. Okay, so when it came down really bright and bearish, there's a lot of bids down there that bid it right back up. So we're going to see where it's going to close. Oil is okay, came down here, back up. So we're going to watch oil. I'm going to watch oil above here too. Okay, so it's a pin bar. Okay, so next candle opening green. Let's see if it can come back up. Bullish. If it comes back down, it's going to retest this area. So no sells below here. Okay, where I was looking, no volume close below. Are we based in UK? No, we're based in London, which is London, Ontario, Canada, not London, England. We're in Canada. Okay, so this could be like a flag pattern. Okay, see now how we're still inside here. Okay, so we're still in this neutral area on gold. Okay, there was one slight break, but came right back up. The volume is still consolidating, accumulating inside here. US 30 accumulating. NASDAQ still accumulating. GBP USD, okay, could continue to push down bearish. The market is real flat right now across all channels, across all assets. It's really flat. Maybe we have to wait till 9:30 for the next big move in the markets. Okay, so if you guys are in trades, just please be careful. It is very choppy right now. Okay, and oil too. It's like right below the trend line. It's right inside, right in the middle of all this. This is not ideal for trading, okay? I hope you guys understand that if you're looking for a trade and you really want to get in the market, this is not the ideal volume to be trading. This is not the best quality. You know, when we look for a quality setup, this is not quality. Okay, so like me, I want to get in a trade, but I'm holding off right now. What's at 9:30 a.m. Eastern? If you do not know what is at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, this is, please take the time to educate yourself. 9:30 a.m. Eastern is Wall Street equities open. This is the New York Stock Exchange opening up at 9:30 a.m. and it goes till 4 p.m. Eastern. So this has nothing to do with Forex now. This is the Wall Street. If you guys have heard of Wall Street, the stock market, this is where we can trade stocks, equities such as Apple, Tesla, Amazon, and everything else. This is more where retail traders can come into the market because they don't have access to pre-market trading. So this is when a flood of volume comes in the market at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, okay? And if you do not know about that, you need to take your time to educate yourself on that, because it's a influx, it's a flood of volume at that time, okay? Because now the overall stock market is opening up and it kind of overlaps the Forex market as well. So you have to be aware of these times. Okay, so gold coming right back down, okay? So no buys on gold, okay? Because if you're buying, you're fighting all of this selling pressure. So I'm looking to buy, but I'm looking up here above that yellow line. I'm looking above a critical daily area. I want to see if buyers can push it up, have the momentum to close above the daily, then pick up more daily buyers, and then we buy, and then it comes up to here. But right now, it's still pushing down bearish, okay? It got rejected, but it's still in here. Let's see if this red candle can come down and close below here, because it could be another fake out. It could come back down and then go right back up, okay? So just be prepared. Always be prepared. If you're testing something out, this is another thing, what I always tell everybody. If you're testing something out, go in small, a little speculative trade. You're testing the market. For example, if you're testing a sell, go in small, test it out. If you're going in a buy, test it out small. And then if the market starts to move in your direction, then you can start to add another position, your normal trading size. But if you're just testing the market, you're speculating, and you have to hit that buy and sell button, you know, like some traders, they gotta hit that buy and sell button. They can't sit and wait patiently. That's the only other recommendation that I can think of. Okay, and then now it's 9:14. In 5 seconds, we're going to get a new 15-minute candle opening the market, 9:15. This is another critical candle opening up with more volatility, okay? So this may change sentiment in the market. And this is going to be our final 15-minute candle until we hit Wall Street. Okay, and GU, okay, so broke, okay, new lower low, and when it came down here, came back up, like similar like gold. But if we can close below this critical, see this red line, okay, the reason why I put that red line was because it used to be support over here, support here, we closed below, and there was that big push down. Then we used it as support over here, and then now if this red line can turn to resistance, maybe GU is going to continue to push down into here. Do we ever trade indice futures? Yeah, I have traded futures. We'll get more into that when we introduce a stock and option program and futures trading. Most traders, Anthony, don't trade futures. They trade CFD, so that's why we like they have a broker with CFD, so that's why we stick with that. But most traders do not trade futures market, so that's why if we're trading futures, it doesn't appeal to the masses. So, but we will do more futures trading. I like futures trading is good too because you have lower spreads, lower commissions. Okay, so US 30 now, we're still holding this hourly trend line. We're coming back up, okay. My original buy that I was in,
I could have placed my stop loss like kind of below the structure and maybe still been holding, and now it would have been coming right back up, but there's no guarantee that that would have happened. Okay, what happens if I did that and it started breaking down below the daily low and then a big drop? So sometimes, guys, got to get out of a trade. Okay, it's better to get out at some point than to sit and hold forever. Okay, because I see a lot of traders cannot close after 20 or 30 pips. They end up holding a trade, and then by the end of the day they're down 300, 500 pips, and then they're going into the next day holding that trade. And I asked them, why did you not take the loss after 30 pips? And just they couldn't. So okay, so oil is building a little bit, but we're still inside here. Okay, so I want to see oil, what it will do above here. Okay, we were looking for sells below here, but it came to that demand and bounced. Okay, so I'm still looking for sells below there at any time. If it comes down there, we'll look for buys above here going into Wall Street. Gold is still bearish. Okay, technically it's still bearish. The buyers are trying. Okay, so the buyers came up, they got trapped. Continue to push down. Buyers again came up here, and then they pushed it down. So these buyers are getting trapped. But now we're going to see if this candle can close below and continue maybe to come down. If it pushes down, it's going to test maybe 1994, guys. Okay, that's the daily low. Okay, but buys now. I see now we got rejected here, and so I was targeting the 2003, 2004 daily level, but I can bring my buy now down to maybe 2002, this area now. Okay, I'm not saying I'm buying right now, but if gold wants to come back up later and pick up liquidity down here, excuse me, I could be looking for a buy above here. Okay, we're 10 minutes away from Wall Street. So yeah, you see how the market is just too choppy right now. See this gold US 30 green candle coming up and getting rejected. So I'm going to wait now 10 minutes. I don't want to get caught trading this garbage right now, because they're playing around with the market right now. They're playing around with retail traders. They're just accumulating. Okay, so sellers are going down, buyers are bringing it up. Sellers are going down, buyers are bringing it up. So it's ugly right now. Okay, this is not ideal good stuff to be trading. I'm gonna continue to wait. Same with NASDAQ. I'll wait for more volume to close above here or down here. If I've been waiting now 10 more minutes, I can be patient for 10 more minutes. Will I buy only at yellow line for gold? No. I will buy depending on structure. If it comes up here and then if it hit, then you're assuming I'm just going to buy. No, I want to see how it's coming up here. If it closes above here, maybe retest this area, then I look for a buy. Just because it's going to come and hit a line does not mean I just jump in a buy. That's if you're taking an impulse. There's a time and place for impulse. Like I say, if it's building, there's intuition. Let's say there's a big liquidity grab. Like, you got to follow the structure of the market too. What happens if this was a big red candle that came down here, right down to that daily low, picked up a wick and came all the way back up, and now it closes right there and retests and end breaks? That's a situation where I like to buy, because I know that they came down red, they trapped all of those pending orders down there, they grabbed the money, they reversed it, they closed above structure, and now they're retesting. And now that this area is confirmed, yes, that's the type of setup I love to buy. I buy, and then I place my stop below this structure, and then I ride it up. But that's if there's a big liquidity grab. So, like how we saw this whole sell setup over here. Guys, remember this candle at 820 before the news? It was a big green candle that came up here, sucked in all those buyers, and then they reversed it, shooting star candle, 825, and then there was news. 830, a bearish ignited candle, and then sell the market. But kind of this candle 820 gave you a good indication of where they were going to move the market. So that's important, guys, is to read the price action. Okay, it's not just looking at an individual candle. It's knowing the story, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. If you can do that, then you're going to improve as a trader. Yes, GBP USD, perfect. So guys, you see, after if you took this sell, it finished the right shoulder. Place your stop loss in the supply, and now you ran it down to the daily level, 124 exactly. So if you took that sell, congratulations guys. Like down here, if you sold, it came down for a good 20 pips. That's a nice, it took time, but see how it hung around here, came up, rejected, came up, rejected, came up, rejected, closed below the yellow line or red line, and then there's the final push to the daily area. Okay, so congrats to you guys on GU if you took that. That is the head and shoulder pattern right here. Right, left shoulder, the head that broke out, and we finished off the right shoulder, and there was the drop where down to the next daily yellow line. Okay, so I use these lines as take profit levels to scale out. So that dropped 20 pips to yellow line. Now it could bounce and come right back up. If we close now below here, might even push down further. Where could it push down to? Now look at levels, like right over here. This was a level in the market. See where we pivoted? We came down, back up. Here was the neckline, the double bottom right here. So maybe it might have more momentum later on to push below this daily and come down to this red line, 123.85. But right now, it's holding this area. So came down 20 pips. If you don't know what to do down there, then you got to hold a pullback, and again, now you got to go through the motions. 50% of the big bearish bar. What's half of that? Right there. Coming to 50%. Okay, so that's why I was saying, if you guys are getting some education out of this, hit the like button. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, then hit the subscribe button so you can tune in and learn what we're doing. Okay, again, you Dow coming back up, rejected, still in here. They're trapping buyers and they're kind of trapping sellers. Okay, we're getting close to Wall Street. Paul, you sold GU, but your stop loss was too tight. Yeah, so that's another thing, guys. I see some of you guys are trading with extremely tight stop losses. Like, you got to learn how to maybe trade with a structure. Increase your stop loss a little bit, okay? You don't have to go excessive with a stop loss, but increase it a little bit, give it room to breathe, lower your lot sizes so you don't panic, and then you can maybe get into more profitable trades, or at least learn how you can see how you got to give a trade room to breathe. For example, if I was looking to sell below here, the right shoulder, this red candle came down and closed below, okay? So the next candle that comes up and gets rejected, let's say I sold this candle, where would my stop loss be? Okay, so number one, you can place a stop loss above here, but it's very tight. I would place my stop loss above here, above the previous supply area. So if I sold down here, my stop would be here, 10 to 12 pips to possibly make 20. Okay, so that's a 1 to 2 on your money as a scalper. You risk 10 pips to possibly make 20, 15, 20. Okay, and then now as it starts to go down, you can start to lower your stop loss to a break even. But if you guys are trading with a 5 pip stop loss, it's very, very tight. 7 pips is tight. Okay, if you're trading a different security, that's just with GBP USD. If you're trading US 30 and you think you're going to trade this with a 5-10 pip stop loss, good luck. You need to nail entries with 0 drawdown and go straight into profit for you to sometimes you got to trade a different security, different asset class with different stop loss. US 30 is an indice. It's not a currency pair. Gold. Most of you guys trade gold. Okay, you guys are probably wondering why you're always getting stopped out of gold, because maybe you're trading with a very, very tight stop loss. Okay, look at now what they're doing. Right before Wall Street, they're coming down and they're picking up liquidity. Here, back up, came down, back up, came down, back up. Do we see any red volume closing below here? I don't. Okay, so I have not looked for a sell below here. It's building, so I'm going to look for potential buys above here. They're grabbing liquidity. They're coming right back up. Goran, how can you learn the way how we trade? Join SST. We've got courses with quizzes. We do webinars. We've got workshops. We've got everything that I'm talking about. We explain this in detail. Just join the team. We do this daily. We have other live sessions. We do live London, live post New York's, all types of sessions, guys. kind of laid out for you guys. We have the whole education, tons of material. Some of our guys in our group say, Ron, there's too much material. I don't have time to go through all of this. There's too many videos. Okay, US 30 is breaking down. Okay, so it's breaking down. Why? Right before Wall Street. Okay, so let's ask ourselves, why is it breaking down 2-3 minutes before Wall Street? Okay, it is also a head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, the head, maybe right shoulder. Maybe they're going to break it down, but we have to be careful for Wall Street too. They might come down to break the low, grab the liquidity down here and then shoot it back up. So that's what we got to kind of follow is, what are they doing? Okay, ask yourselves, why are they coming down here? What is their reasoning to come down here? Are they going to break the lows, take all the pending orders, take that money down there, and then come right back up? So this is what we got to watch for, okay? NASDAQ is still inside this consolidating area. See what they do, if you get ants in your pants and you want to enter the market early, sometimes you see a red candle, you get excited, you sell it, then all of a sudden they're bringing it right back up, and the market still hasn't even opened. It's still 2 minutes away. So that's why I tell you guys, if you want to trade without confirmation, trade smaller. Okay, just test out the market. We all get ants in our pants, but we have to control. Sometimes you get that itch, you got to control that itch. How many of you guys in Zoom and on YouTube, are you guys getting better with your impulse entries? How many of you guys are getting better? Is it improving your trading by being a little bit more patient, by waiting for a candle to close? Is it helping you guys at least a little bit better? Because I know when it helped me, I'm probably more impatient than everybody on this entire Zoom and YouTube. There's probably over 1,000 of us. And I guarantee you, I'm more impatient and more impulsive than any of you guys. Okay, I scalp 1 minute candles very aggressively. But I had to teach myself and learn to wait for bodies to close. It was the hardest thing for me because I want to trade every single candle on every time frame. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm normally trading every 1 minute candle. I had to physically teach myself to wait for candles close. It was the hardest thing. But it improved my trading. Like it was like night and day. And so if you guys can learn that, maybe it will start to, it will help your profit losses, okay? So guys, let's see now, 20 seconds. See now, they brought it down, they grabbed some liquidity down there. Now they're bringing it right back up. Are they going to fake out the high? Are they going to come up here, like what they did over here, fake the high, and then come back down? Maybe it's going to be a nice clean move for Wall Street, maybe it's going to be choppy. So again, we got to trade with intuition, or we got to wait for candles close. Here's Wall Street, okay? Big green candle coming up to the daily. Let's see what they do up here. Is it going to get rejected? Is it going to break and test this high right here? Previous high. Look at, they had 3 rejections right here. They rejected it right there now, okay? NASDAQ is breaking down, okay? NASDAQ is red. Okay, might just come down and go back up. Okay, again, we're going to still look for volume to close above here, or volume close below here or here. See the big rejection? Okay, so if you bought, you could get caught because now they bring it down. This is a big candle, guys. This is a big volume-based candle. So let's say you bought the high and it retraced down there. Okay, this is a 20-25 pip candle. So if you're trading with a 5 pip stop loss or 10 pips, you're going to get taken out. NASDAQ broke down, maybe coming right back up. See, this is too volatile. Do we know where it's moving? No, there's no direction yet. Now it's continuing to build. Okay, again, we can be patient, okay? This is just the first 1.5 minutes of Wall Street. Does it look like anything quality to trade here? No, it doesn't, guys. I know all of us are trying to get in. We want to trade. But do we see any volume closing above here? Not yet. It's like, look at gold. Gold is still inside the box, okay? GBP USD is kind of just red, green, right below here. Let's see if it will break that daily low. Okay, be patient, guys. Nothing of quality, okay? You know, I want you guys to learn patience. I know it sucks when we get on YouTube and there's no trades, but patience, okay? Look at now. All those buyers that bought up there, they're trapped. Now the market moves away from them. Let's see now what they do down here. This is the daily low, the purple line. We've tested it right here and came back up. Let's see, are they going to break it and close below here? No. Look at, they're even trapping sellers and they're bringing it right back up. It's a tough Monday morning, guys. I want you guys to understand that. Mondays and Fridays are very, very difficult to trade. If you guys see something of quality, you guys trade it, okay? I don't see anything quality here. Personally, I'm not trading this yet. NASDAQ is starting to break, but let's see if it can close below here. US 30 is all over the place. Look at the indecision. It came up green, came down red. Look at where the volume is, right in the middle. They're trapping buyers and sellers up and down. Hey Tyler, what's up, bro? Brian, you paid your membership today with advice. Hey, congratulations, man. You know, like, if we can get $1 a pip, you make 30, 40, 50 pips, your entire monthly membership is paid. Like, this is frustrating watching this, but it has not even came out of this consolidated, and now it's pushing down. Okay, so now I know it's a big red candle. Now you could go into a sell, but they could do the same thing down here. Could come down and go right back up. So you got to be prepared for it. Otherwise, we're going to wait for the body to close. We still have 90 seconds, guys. Okay, let's see. We're breaking the daily low. Okay, so also, if you're not in a trade, follow what's going on in the market. Remember the purple line? That's our daily low for US 30. So it came down. So we took out our low of the day, but our low of the day could be waiting with pending buys down there. So what it could do is when it comes down there, it could get triggered, all those pending buys, like what NASDAQ did over here. NASDAQ broke, but now it's coming right back up. Okay, so let's see if these sellers are for real, if they can close it below this level. It's a big drop, okay? If you took that impulse, okay, good for you if you took it. But if you didn't, don't get stressed out. Don't just jump in now because you see the big red candle. Got to wait it out now. So what I do is I flip this red, and maybe I got to wait for a retest. Okay, gold is starting to break down too. So gold, let's see if gold can close below here. Maybe catch a retest and drop down. There's gold's daily low, 1994. Okay, so, and then if you jump in on a candle that's breaking, then you got to know you might be getting 10, 15, 20 pips, and you got to pip and dip out of there quickly, because this is what I mean. See what it does? It catches a wick. I'm not surprised about this, but if you're a new trader, you're probably wondering what's going on. This doesn't surprise me one little bit. Okay, look at now the double bottom of NASDAQ coming right back up here. Okay, so let's see if NASDAQ can push above here one more time. Okay, so unfortunately all those sellers down there, they got trapped now. Okay, now the market could be coming right back up. Okay, let's see if it pushes down now. If it comes up maybe 50% of this red candle, maybe push down, maybe we could look for sells below here, but it's not there yet. Look at the big green candle coming up. Okay, this is the next 5-minute candle. NASDAQ is now pushing. NASDAQ, if it holds now what you do is this area, make it into like a demand area. If NASDAQ can close above here and hold and retest this area, we might be getting a nice bullish move on NASDAQ, maybe testing its daily high up here and breaking out bullish. So we grabbed some liquidity down there. Same with US 30, grabbed all that liquidity down there. Okay, and gold. Okay, so gold closed below, red, flip this zone. Okay, so now it's pushing down. Okay, I'm going to sell gold. I'm going to go into a sell on gold, okay, just because it's holding this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell gold, okay. Not that I want to, but I'm going to sell it. And then just place my stop loss like above here and see if it can come down to its daily low down there. Okay, I'm not going in a big size, okay, remember. I'm not trading gold with a large size. Okay, I normally trade indices with a bigger size. Okay, gold, I'm getting in a trade myself, just speculating. I'm watching US 30 up here too. Okay, NASDAQ, very nice move. So do you see, guys? Okay, if you bought early, you got trapped because it came down here. I'm sure it hit your stop loss. If you sold down here and you never took out 20 pips, you're probably hitting your stop loss. Okay, so again, is there any volume closing above here? Is there any volume closing below here? No. So therefore, confirmation traders, nobody has entered the market yet. Okay, so again, I'm going to ask again, do we see any volume closing above here yet? No. We still have 2.5 minutes. There's a lot of time to go. Okay, so gold is breaking down. Let's see if gold can break down a little further. Okay, where could it break down to? Okay, so look at the levels now. Right over here. Okay, so that's where it filled down to. Okay, and remember our daily low for gold is right here, the purple line. Okay, that's 15 pips on that candle, guys. Okay, so make sure you understand that. That was a 15 pip candle. I have a 1.2 pip spread with gold. Okay, if it can come down to that daily low, we're looking at 35 pips. Okay, but if we're gonna hold, okay, we want to close below that red line. That's a critical red line because you see where I look to the left of the chart to get that area. Okay, but we're continuing to push down. Let's see if we can break there. Again, it's coming down to about 15 pips, guys. So if you want to go to a break even after 15 pips, that's up to you. Some traders who are scalping with a little bit larger lot sizing, they like 15 pips. Other traders that want to hold for this, then continue holding. Maybe we come down for 20, 25, maybe 30. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so that's about 17 pips. 20 is about right there. Okay. Again, I'm watching US 30, okay? So I trade US 30 more than NASDAQ myself personally. So I'm looking again for volume to close above there. NASDAQ was a nice little impulse break. Again, filling the zone. Okay, so if you're in NASDAQ buy, again, broke out of here, filled for 20 pips. You can secure, you can do whatever you want up there, but it's testing the daily high in this supply area. It could get pushed down, it could break out of here. If it does, you could fill imbalance all the way up to here. Okay, please guys, and also manage your own trading, okay? Because sometimes I pip and dip, you know, I don't want to steer you guys in the wrong direction. I trade maybe a little bit different than you guys, but the market is coming down. I told you guys, either break even, you can take 15 pips out of the market, or continue to hold if you're looking for gold to come down all the way down to 1994, that daily low. But I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, where to take profit. I give you guys areas, but sometimes I get out too early, I take 15 pips, and then it ends up moving 25 or 30, and then guys say, Ron, oh, you got out too early, I followed your lead, and so I don't want to be part of that, guys. You guys, please manage your own trades. Okay, look at the big rejection on US 30. Okay, now coming, so it's still in this box. I know it sucks, guys. But sometimes the first 15 minutes are very choppy of Wall Street, okay? There's no direction. I still don't, if you took a trade, you had to be in and out or holding with a big stop loss, okay? I just hope you guys understand what I'm telling you guys. Okay, so again, did any volume close above 33,910? No, there is no volume there yet. Did any volume close below here? No, we're right back in that consolidating box. It sucks. Monday is a tough market. Okay, but the gold trade is still here. If you know, it could retrace right back up to test this supply area and push down. Could be pullbacks, continue to break here. We're looking to break and continue to maybe hit down that low. Okay, but yes, now it's coming up. Okay, so now it's coming right back up. Now what I can do is maybe flip to the 1 minute candles to watch inside here. Okay, so I'm on the 1 minute candles now. Let's see if a 1 minute candle can close above here for us. Okay, this one's going to close in 1 minute. See all these previous 1 minute wicks? Here, here, here. Let's see if we get a 1 minute candle kind of closing above here. No, they're getting rejected still. Okay, so nice, big, strong, bullish candle. 1 minute. This is a 1 minute candle. Okay, let's see. It's going to close in 30 seconds. Where is it going to close? Okay, so it's kind of making a new high. Okay, it's making a new high. That was that 5-minute resistance level right here. The next one, 33,921. Here's the close, 5 seconds. Okay, strong 1-minute candle. Okay, so let's see if this candle comes down red to retest this level. If it holds, I'm going to buy now. Okay, so I'm going to buy US 30 now, and I'm going to follow it kind of on the 5 minutes. So I'm in a buy now. Yep, I'm in a buy. I entered in on the 1-minute candle. Okay, so I bought the top of that wick. There it goes. Okay, there we go. So I bought this. Okay, there's 10 pips. There we go. 15 pips. Okay, with minimal drawdown. Okay, coming up. There's 20. Come on, let's see if 20 pips. But can be pip and dipping here, guys. Okay, do you see how I just entered in quickly on that 1-minute candle? But now I'm following this 5-minute volume. It's up to you if you want to grab 15, 20 pips. Some traders ask me, Ron, how do you flip from a 5 to a 1-minute candle? That's exactly how you do it. Okay. So what did I do? I entered on this candle when it was breaking. And there it goes. Okay. That's what I mean. 10. There it goes. Coming right back up. There. Zero drawdown. Okay. If you want to now follow the 5-minute candle, you're trading the 5-minute volume. If you want to dip out of there and grab your money, get it. Okay, because this candle is going to close in 1:50. So what we got to do if you're still holding is flip this zone, because next candle may come down to actually retest this area. Hopefully we don't. If we close with strong volume up here, maybe we retest this red line and we're continuing to break for a new big daily high up here. Okay, but if you like 10, 15, 20 pips, get your pips and get out. Okay, gold. See the retracement? Now pushing. If we can break this low, 1996, see these tweezer bottoms? Right there? Okay, so we're trying to break that previous low. If it can break, maybe gold is going to drop down to the daily low down here, guys. Conrad, 20 pips, good job, man. Good job, yeah. 20 pips and dipping out of the market, nothing wrong with that. See, gold is now a shooting star candle. We're looking to break. Yeah, now. So there it goes. If it can break, we'll continue to drop. There it goes. Okay, so gold is about 22 pips now. Okay, if it can continue, yep, break, maybe get down to that 30-35 daily low. Okay, and oil too, guys. If you're watching oil, oil is now breaking. Look for oil to close above. Next 15-minute candle might give you a nice buy entry on oil. GBP USD came up. We're still below here. Maybe it pushes down and breaks that daily. Okay, and US 30. Now it's coming down to, that was the impulse candle, but I entered on the 1 minute on that. Okay, so I grabbed my money up there. Now I'm going to follow the 5-minute candle close. Here's the close of the 5-minute candle. I went in early on the 1 minute to grab 10, 15, 20 pips, but now here's the 5-minute candle closing, and it's a new 15-minute candle. So I pipped and dipped out of there. Okay, here's the close now. New 15-minute candle, right at our entry point again. Look at the rejection. Let's see now if it comes right back up. So do you guys understand? I went in early on the 1 minute, but now I got out of there. I got out at the top of the wick. And then now the 5-minute candle closed back below here, but I'm in and out. Okay, so now I'm not holding this. I'm out. I got 20 pips out of that. 17. I was hoping for 20, but 17 is good. Look at that now, big sell-off. Again, did any volume close above here? No. That's why I went in on the 1-minute candle, guys, right here. I went in right here. The 1-minute candle closed above. I went in on this candle up there. Took my profit, got out. Now it's coming right back down. Okay, so that's what I mean, guys. You can enter on 1-minute candles if you feel comfortable doing that as well. Okay, but again, did any 5-minute volume close above here? No. Okay, so I got to wait again. If I'm a 5-minute trader, got to continue to wait up there. Look at now, coming back down. Let's watch now. Maybe they bring the market back down and close below here. Look at NASDAQ now. Okay, this could be a good selling opportunity now. Okay, gold, guys. Okay, you guys manage your gold. If you're still in gold, okay, came back up, lower high. Came back up, lower high. Make sure you guys are maybe at a break even. Okay, you could be up 20 pips right now, but you should be at a break even. Okay, that's for risk management. Your capital is protected on gold. If we can break down, we may have a probability coming testing 1994.50, and that's our daily low. Okay, I'm still holding gold up 20 pips right now, but I'm running with a break even. Yes, there's the job. Okay, coming down there. That's boom. There it is. There. That's it, guys. That's good enough. I'm scaling out of gold right now. We hit our daily low. Boom, there it is. 35 pips, guys. 33 to 35. I'm out. That's it. Okay. I held gold. If we close below, had my stop loss here. Now, guys, bring your stop loss if you're still holding break even. There, you got it. Oh, okay, I missed that. That I missed. Okay. But I'm happy with 30 pips, but right there is 50 pips. If you guys still held, congratulations. You guys got rewarded for that, okay? Would I have loved that extra additional 20 pips? Yes, I would have, but I didn't get that, okay? So the woulda, shoulda, couldas, I don't trade like that. I still banked 30 pips. Plus 17 on NASDAQ, or US 30, that's about 50 on 2 trades with minimal drawdown, okay? Do you guys understand now? Thank you, Rob, what you said. This is great education for real. Thank you, Rob. Rob Merida, thank you, bro. I hope you guys understand that we're live trading, but we're educating with you guys. I'm telling you where I'm entering. I'm telling you guys where I'm scaling out, but I want you guys to understand what's going on in the market. See, oil closed, but we assume the next candle is going to come down red. It did. That's a fake out, okay? So you don't need to be in buys on oil. It came right back down. Patience, guys. Don't get trapped selling this or buying or selling this. Wait. But gold was a beautiful move, guys. Okay, so we still stayed bearish. This was a bearish flag that broke down. We were looking for buys above here. Nothing happened. Okay, so we continue selling with the market momentum. Okay, but when it comes down there 50 pips, make sure you reward yourself. Okay, that could be your goal for the day, and you're done. Okay. US 30 is very, very choppy right now. So again, I'm gonna wait it out. Okay, wait again above here, wait down here. I don't want to trade this garbage. NASDAQ too. Came up here, filled imbalance, and coming right back down. GU, wow, guys, GU. How many of you guys held the GU sell? Okay, coming down to, remember this red line? Where did I get that red line? I didn't just pick it out of thin air. Here was a pivot in the market. This was the neckline of the double bottom breakout right there. So GU coming down, maybe 123.85, but 123.87, it's good enough. Okay, so there was the breakdown. If you guys got that on GU, good job, guys. Gold, look at gold. This is why gold, guys, please do not get greedy with gold. Do you see how it dropped down 50 pips and you didn't scale out? Now look at it. Now you're probably going to hit a break even and you're scratching your head wondering why. You're going to ask me, Ron, what just happened with gold? I'll tell you exactly what happened with gold. You got greedy. It broke the daily low. It came down there to 1992 and there was bids waiting below the daily low break. You don't think there's daily buyers waiting to get a discount on gold down here? And Tech, you keep asking me, Ron, how did we miss 1992? What do you mean, how did we miss 1992? Okay, that was just an impulse break. You can't assume that it's going to go down there. We hit the daily low. I was up 33 pips. Good enough for me. What happens if you were still holding Tech? And now look at, and then it came right back up because you were waiting for that 1992 and you never took profit. So if that's the way you want to trade, you're going to have a lot of difficulties, guys. You got to trade with a plan ahead of time. And don't stress yourself out if you got out early. Like me, am I stressed out right now? No. I took out 30 pips. Could I have gotten an additional 20? Yes. But if I came down there and I didn't do anything, now I would have been at a break even. So I'm thankful I got 30 pips out of there. There's no guarantee you're going to break that daily low. That's the purple line. This is a very critical line. It could have just came exactly right there to the purple line and did the same thing with this wick coming right back up. Okay, so it's up to you guys. That's why I say, guys, I manage my own account. I trade much different than most traders. You manage your account. You learn what's best for you. I have enough stress here trading my own account that I got to manage 1,000 people where to take out profit. I try to help with entries, because I'm trading, but I'm not going to tell you guys where and when to take out profit because I trade different than most traders. I pip and dip. Sometimes 10, 15 pips, I'm in and out of the market, but other traders are looking for 30, 40, 50 pips. I'm not going to change your style of trading. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to give you guys ideas and areas, but the rest is up to you. Okay, look at the double bottom now. Okay, so let's go back and look at what is the overall structure. What is going on here? We see NASDAQ break down, come back up. NASDAQ break down, come back up. Bullish candle coming back up. If we close above here, we might have another continued bullish break. Let's see, can US 30 it's like, guys, do you guys see what I see? Like a double bottom. Do you guys know what I mean? Down, up, down, but we got to come right back up and close above here again, test this area so that we can break out bullish and break that previous high and then make a new higher high today. Okay, but we're not going to look for that until we close with volume above this area, because look at now, it's getting rejected and coming down. What if the volume closes below here? We could possibly be selling the market. Okay, so let's be thankful we got a few pips out of today, because today was a very, very tough session. This is not the greatest to be scalping, okay? So we still did pretty good. Okay, guys, so I got about 10 more minutes. Yeah, GBP USD, beautiful, guys. So that's a target, that red line. If I was in a GU sell, that's where I would be exiting right now. I would be not maybe exiting the full position, but also scaling out, because there's your purple low for GU. Okay, remember, there could be buyers here that reverse this, but if you're in that, like, that's a beautiful sell, guys. Okay, see the structure here? Do you see where I placed that red box? Those were impulse breaks, impulse breaks, impulse breaks. No volume closed above there. They closed it down below, and there was the break. Now coming down. Congratulations to you guys. I don't normally trade Forex, but that's a beautiful head and shoulder pattern. Okay, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's your left shoulder here. There's your head that broke out. Here's the finish of the right shoulder. There's the lower low to the daily. There's the pullback, 50%. And then there's the continued drop all the way down there. So that's a beautiful move. Yeah, Atashi, I agree 110% with you. GU is very clean. Very nice, okay? If you guys got that, congratulations. That's a good trade. Guys, don't get too greedy, because down in here, that's where big buyers could be waiting to scoop up that daily low. And then if you look like RSI is now approaching a little bit of oversold area. This could be like a little bounce buy. If GU comes down here, you could liquidate your sell and then buy down here and maybe get a nice little pullback trade coming right back up. That's just my idea. Like, but again, we could get maybe a break of the low. If it does, where could it go down to? So look now to the left of the chart, below the purple. See here? There's your structure. 123.67 right there. Right there. Okay, so if we do get a break of that purple line, look at here. This was another day where we broke that critical daily line, and look at where it came down to. Right here, and there's your structure, and then came right back up. So if you do get an impulse break down to that red line, and that's where I can probably guarantee you that there's going to be buyers, bids waiting to accumulate right below here. Okay, so if you get that additional move, I wouldn't be getting too greedy down there. That's where you got to be securing. Okay, because it could come down here and big wick come right back up. Okay, but looks good. Okay, oh, US 30. Okay, I'm going in a buy quickly. Oh, I missed it. I'm going to go in a buy. That's the 5-minute candle that closed above. I'm in a buy. Oh, I wish I caught the bottom of that ignited bar. That's the type of break and setup I like. Oh, man, I got in a little late, but I'm still in. Okay, do you guys understand? That was the first 5-minute candle that closed above. There was the ignited bar. That's the type of candles I like to buy right there. I got in a little late, but it's still in profit. Now I'm looking to break for this kind of supply area. If we can get it to break here and maybe have a new higher high break, where could it go up to? Look above the red box. Okay, so I can see maybe we push up to here. That pivot right there in the market. There we go. Okay, let's see if it can push up. Okay, so I bought the top of that wick. I got in a little late, guys. I wish I got in a little earlier. Okay, it's up 10 pips right now. But if we can get up to that wick, it's about 20 to the top of this supply box. Okay, that's about 20 pips right up here. And then the full move, if you can get it up to that next red line, is maybe 40 pips up there. So that's why sometimes I don't like flip-flopping charts. That's why personally when I trade one chart like US 30 and I follow this volume. Okay, I came in a little late because I was explaining GU, but I didn't see, I came in late, like right over here. Normally, guys, I'm buying that ignited bar. And then when it comes up there, I'm already up 20 pips. You know, so I got kind of a little late entry. Ephraim, you caught that? Good, as long as someone else caught that bar, you know. But that's why sometimes I like trading. Myself personally, like when I trade, I don't trade with this many charts. You'll never see me trading with 5 charts. Okay, and NASDAQ broke below, but still no volume closed below there. Okay, maybe we're retesting this level again. Okay, retesting the daily. We got rejected up there, coming back down. Let's see where this body is going to close. Okay, so it's important where we're going to close. Can we close above these previous wicks right here? 33,920. Wow, okay, big rejection. Okay, so I got my stop hit. Okay. I was up 10 pips, again, never took out, but I'm not going to now go into 10 a.m. See right back up. It's too much indecision, guys, okay? The market is very, very choppy, very choppy. Yeah, Elaine, it's very, very choppy, okay? The market is very, very tough. I'm telling you, it's very tough. The indices, there's other things that are looking much better. Okay, you know, I don't normally say this, but gold is actually trading a little bit better than the indices. I would still be looking for buys above here on gold. Okay, look here for buys. Okay, maybe after the call. If we can do maybe now an inverted head and shoulder. This is the left shoulder. This is the inverted head on gold that came down there. Let's say we can come back in here, push up to there, close, and then maybe have a nice bullish breakout on gold. This is what I would be looking for gold buys. Okay, that's my analysis, okay, for gold buys. Let it come back in here, trade inside here, accumulate, and maybe look for something above here. The inverse of what GU did. We're looking for the inverse head and shoulder, okay? Green, left shoulder, inverted head, right shoulder, breakout. The exact opposite what GU just did, okay? Here was the left shoulder, the head, right shoulder, and the drop. Yeah, US 30 is too much right now. Skip indices on Monday. Yeah, sometimes Mondays and Fridays, guys. Very, very choppy. I'm trading a little bit smaller today because I'm aware of how these markets can move. Maybe after 10, 10:30, 11, maybe this volatility, it'll trade much better. But again, I'm going to follow these areas, okay? If volume closes above here again, could be continue to move a bullish day. But you see how we're kind of really this area, 33,910 on this chart on Global Prime. Maybe your numbers are different on your provider, but and also for sells today. If we close below this daily low, 33,870 down in here with volume below here, we might get a market drop. Right now, still building. Here's 10 a.m. guys. This is the new hourly candle. Okay, again, let's see if some volume can close above this area. Gold, okay, buys above here. If you're aggressive, you could be looking for buys above there, 1999. Okay, but then if you trade in there, remember, it could get choppy in there. Okay, so I would look for a clean breakout above here. Oil, still building up here. Okay, oil is still trending up. Not ideal yet, but if oil can get above $82 here again, close above, get a nice retest. Could see oil moving bullish. Let's take a look at GU. GU, guys, that's why I tell you, like, you know, don't get too greedy. Okay, coming down there, it doesn't need to tap the daily low. It's a higher low coming right back up. Okay, so what I would do is, where do you have like another retracement? Maybe right here. So if you're still holding gold with a trailing stop loss, I would watch this area to see if it can get rejected right here. If it can stay below here, it may continue to push down. Okay, it might just be a small pullback and then continue breaking down. If gold continues to close below 1994 and stay below here today and have some pullbacks coming up to, and we're staying below 2000, 1998, we might have a bearish day on gold. Maybe gold will continue dropping and we break 1990, and then we see 1985 today on gold. Look at the rejections, okay? Yeah, right now I'm staying away from US 30 myself. It's not looking good. Okay, too much wicks, too much indecision, too much range. You got to have a big stop loss trading today. So when you see price action like this, please guys, reduce your lot size down, okay? Because you have to have a bigger range. I bet you after the call, maybe it's going to start to move bullish, okay? Up here, up here. We'll wait for this candle to close. I'll stay with you guys a little bit longer. Rob, do I only like trading with the 5-minute chart? Yeah, the only time I'm trading is the 5-minute, 1 minutes. I don't trade any, like I don't do 15-minute trading. I don't do 31 hour. I'm normally 5 1 minute, 5 1 minute. Like I'll do all my analysis on like up to the 5 minutes. But if you remember the first buy that I did on the US 30 on the 1 minute, I was following the 5 minutes, but I also came into here at 9:41. I followed the 1 minute candle that closed and kind of bought this 942 candle and took it up for the 17 pips and then got out. So I'm normally flip-flopping. Again here, 1 minute candle closed above. So if it holds, we'll see if 1 minute candles can come right back up here. Not holding here. So it's a lower high. Let's see if it picks up volume down here. So I kind of flip-flop. 1 5 minute, 1 5 minute. And then if I see more 5-minute volume closing and a nice 5-minute retest, then I scale in with a little bit larger size because now I'm following the higher time frame, the 5-minute, as opposed to the 1 minute. 1 minute trading is maybe fast, more in and out, in and out. Sometimes you're in trades for maybe 30 seconds, sometimes for 1 minute, 2 minutes, just 2 bars, 2 green bars. If you're in a buy, they might be 20 pips, and you get in and get out. Okay. But then if you get a nice move and you're now in a 1 minute buy, but you're following that 5-minute volume, and then you got in early on the 1 minute, but your 5-minute volume closed above a nice resistance area and retested, now you entered in on the 1 minute like a nice sniper entry, but you could be following now that 5-minute volume and still holding that trade, and then maybe you get a nice move, 25, 30, 40, 50 pip move. But it's all give or take, you know. Every day is completely different. Today is just a tough day to trade, guys. Look at it. See, we've broke out multiple times up to here and getting rejected. Same with NASDAQ. That was a big green candle that came up here again and got rejected. So the markets are very choppy, okay? Just if you're going to trade the rest of the day, it's very choppy. Yeah, gold continuing to break down. Now it might fill that previous wick right here to 1992, and if it breaks further down, just look to the left of the charts. Okay, next dip down right there, 1988, 1989. See that pivot right there? Okay, 1988, 89. That could be the next move for gold, maybe coming down, testing 1989. When? I don't know when, but if it continues selling off and we close below this critical daily purple line, retest it, we could see gold coming down later on to 1989. Yeah, as much as I love US 30, it's ugly right now. Very, very ugly. Okay, guys, so that's it for me. Thank you guys so much. 600 viewers on YouTube. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you guys to all of you guys in Zoom. You know, I hope you guys learned something. There was a lot of education today. A lot of education. A lot of patience. We had to trade with all of these kind of wacky candles in here. Guys, if you want to join SST, we'd love to have you on the team. There's a promotion still going on right now. If you want to get 20 bucks off a 3-month membership and then everything with us, all the Zooms, all of the education, all of our courses, webinars, join us in all of our other Zoom calls we do, our weekly webinars. We'd love to have you. Just use this code Easter20, get you 20 bucks off. And you can join the team. The signals we give out too, there's a lot of signals. There were some good signals in London that came out. It was pretty good. And guys, like just to show you what type of education, if you're wondering, just over here in the education, you get all of our boot camps. There's a ton of stuff. These are our courses: Intro to Forex, Forex Fundamentals, Candlestick Characteristics, what we trade here, Support Resistance, Chart Patterns, Technical Indicator Sniper Strategies. You go through these are like prerequisites with a quiz. You pass it, you complete it, then you can move on to the next one. All of our webinars that we do every single Wednesday are in here. We have a ton of them. Like these are like 2 hours long. I'm trying to reduce them to an hour, hour and a half because they're getting really long. Like here, last one we did last week was how to identify quality setups. Pick a security and master it. What lot size should I use for my account? This one helped a lot of our traders in our group. They were messaging me and said, Ron, this kind of really cleaned up a lot for me, and I didn't know what lot size I should be using for my particular account, but this webinar really helped out. All of these things, smaller lots and larger stops. So if you're struggling with getting stopped out a lot, maybe think of increasing your stop loss, but reducing your lot size. And so we have a lot of webinars and things like that, courses in here. Guys, the last webinar, I'm asking you guys in the Zoom, the last one that we did was the quality setups. Is that helping you out from that Thursday, Friday, how to identify those areas, wait for that volume to come to you? And I saw a lot of you guys on Friday message me privately and said you guys had a fantastic day trading Thursday and Friday, and just by waiting now. So good for you guys that if you've learned, just that was quick, Thursday, Friday of last week. Maybe now try it this entire week and see how your journaling is. Maybe you have a big improvement, and this could really help you going forward. So awesome, guys. Everybody in Zoom, I wish you guys have an amazing day today. PK will be taking over the post in a little bit. Dave will be coming back tomorrow. Okay, it was his birthday yesterday, so he's taking a little birthday day off. Dave will be back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll be back with you guys Friday morning. It will be Eid, so Eid Mubarak to everybody Friday morning. But we'll see how the moon is. Okay, we cannot just say Friday. We'll see how it is. Okay, I'm hoping it will be Eid on Friday, but we will see. Okay, thank you guys, everybody, for all of the support. Everybody on YouTube, appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, subscribes. Hopefully you learned something new. Okay, that's I've done my job. If you guys have learned something new today about the retracements, about impulse candles, about patience, about maybe entering a 1 minute candle, and so as long as you guys learned something new today, I'm happy. Okay, it makes my day, and we'll continue learning tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Let's continue, guys. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I hope you guys really did learn something. Hopefully maybe some of you guys turned a little profit today. Congratulations. But look at now the market. Okay, so we got rejected up here. If you guys are going to continue trading leading into 10, 10:30, 11, look for volume to close below here. Maybe retest. Maybe we're going to have US 30 sell off. NASDAQ is already pushing down. Okay, so again, just flip the zone. This is what I would recommend. This green box, flip it to red now. The volume closed below. Now we're getting retests of this red. If the red zone continues to hold, maybe we may push down to this daily yellow line. Maybe break to the next daily line. Okay, so let's look at gold. Okay, so gold is continuing. Lower lows, lower highs. Continuing to push down. Gold buys would be above structure. Here you could go in a little more aggressive, or you can wait above there. Okay, oil is building still. Let's see if oil can close above here, and then look for a buy on oil. GBP USD, yes. Okay, so it's look at what I said, guys. Okay, remember GU. Okay, what I said. If it breaks this daily low, it may come down to here and turn green. Did I not say that? Did I not go back and place that red line here at 123.68.67? I told you. If it comes down here, guys, that's where you should maybe look to execute. Right there. Okay, I said secure your sell, and maybe you could bounce into a buy right here. Maybe it's going to come right back up. But you see how that was that impulse break of that daily, and where did it come down to? All the way down to here. Monday, April 10. Okay, this was last Monday. Okay, you see where the market broke down here. Why did I pick that level down there? Because you can see when it broke down here, here's our neckline. Right here, 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 here. So it made logical sense by looking at price action that if we broke down that daily purple line, then it would have pushed down to this level, and that's where it kind of would have reversed back up. But now it's getting rejected. It's using the purple line now as resistance. So if you're trading this now, just flip the color red, and if you're waiting for buys, wait above here. If you're waiting for consolidation, maybe now it's going to form a flag, red, green, right in here. Let it do its thing. If it continues to break, we're going to break even lower. And you can continue maybe holding your sell, or maybe continuing selling with the market, okay, below there. And then what levels will it go down to? Again, look to the left of the chart, and you can get some levels. If we continue to sell off on GBP USD today, maybe it comes down. See here, like I'm just picking out some critical levels. Right here, 123.62. That could be the next pivot right there. Next drop could be coming down to here, 123.56. Right there. And then where do we have like some demand? Before we hit the daily yellow line, right around here, draw a green box and bring that across all the way to where we are. And bring that all the way there, make it green. Before we hit that daily critical level, 123.45, it might stop right there if we continue pushing down today on GBP USD. Okay, so this might be a little consolidation flag now. I know the chart is getting messy, guys, but if we cannot break below here and it reverses back up, maybe this might be a good buy area. Buy and then take it back up to this supply area. How many pips is that? If we buy like above here with confirmation, come up there, it's about 8 to 10 pips, but maybe we come up to there and grab 15 pips out of the market. Up to this supply area. Then we watch what happens up there. If it's going to continue pushing down, look for it to come down. And that's what trading is, guys. Trade with the momentum of the market. Okay, the selling pressure is in control. If you're buying, there's small pullbacks. Like you're getting caught. There's a buy, you get caught. This candle was a buy, you get caught. This green candle is a buy, you kind of get caught. So that's why it's kind of, if you're counter trading, you got to maybe go in and out quickly. I know for GU, it's not much of a range. It might be 5-10 pips. Okay, like from down here to there, it's about 5, 6, 7. But that same pullback, if you're doing it with US 30, that might get you your 15, 20, 25 pips. That's what I'm normally trading. I'm not normally trading GBP USD anymore. But gold is still pushing down. So if you have a trend line on gold, it's still pushing down. Still lower lows, lower highs. Okay, it's still descending. Gold might come down to, if it breaks this previous low, 1992, may come down to 1990.89. Okay, we might have a bearish day. Oil, watch it to close above here and give you a nice retest, and maybe oil is going to continue to go up bullish. Nice double bottom forming. Look for volume to close above $82 and continue to go up. Okay, thank you guys. If not, I'm going to talk all day with you guys. But have a good day. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day today. We'd love to have you on the team. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, have a good day, everybody. I'll see you guys in London tomorrow. We'll get 3 to 5 a.m. So see you guys. Have a good day. God bless everybody. Thank you guys for joining.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra-low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HCMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AAAFx, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.